The way I fully filmed like 5 minutes straight. Just microphone on mute. Love that. Good morning. Actually, excuse me, no. Hi divas, hold on to your Dinah. Why am I doing another video? They didn't go live on Thursday. No, today's Wednesday. Today's Thursday. They didn't go live on Wednesday. No. They didn't go live on Tuesday, which I would have reacted to on Wednesday, which was yesterday, which is when I went to go react to it, and there wasn't one. Scooter didn't show up. He just didn't show up. He just didn't show up. Amberlynn did a press tour. I don't know if I want to go find all of that. I saw her on LOLcow Live. LOLcow Live, I promise you guys, none of you are going to like watching a second of LOLcow Live. It's like the worst things about LOLcow Bus, which is like the LOLcow part of it. Like, it's a lot of just like men screaming. You won't like it. Might still react to it. We'll see. Because Amberlynn came up and sat on there and just went, just got off the phone with my new primary doctor because my other one moved. Hated that whole conversation. I said, I think I'd like to wean off of Effexor. And they were like, why? And I was like, well, every time I forget to take it, which is usually once a week, my day off, then the next day after when I'm back at work, I like want to die. So rather than being like, okay. And I also, wait, let me not forget. I'm still violently depressed. They were like, well, you're only on 75 milligrams. So like, I would say, honestly, we're probably like under medicating that. And we should maybe just like increase the dosage. And I was like, you sure about that? But it's me. So I was like, sure. How about I just cold turkey it? How about that? Y'all want to see me deal with that? Y'all want to see me deal with that? One of the hardest ones to come off of? God. And then in my chart, it says that I have sleep apnea, which no one told me. So I was like, hey, by the way, because if you guys remember, I did a sleep study a year ago, but I never made it to the follow-up appointment. So I was like, hey, I saw this in my chart, but like, here's the situation. Like, I was never able to go to the follow-up appointment. So like, was I supposed to have a CPAP this whole time? Because they also asked how I was sleeping. And I said, well, I can fall asleep, but I can't stay asleep. It'll be like 5 a.m. and I'll be like, not actually gasping. I'm metaphorically speaking, but I'll be like wide awake at 5 in the morning. Just like, which is why I don't think it's like sleep apnea related. I'm not like waking up like gasping for breath. That was like a joke. But like, I'll literally just be like, it is time to start the day. Like, I can't just like calm down and go back to sleep. Does that make sense? Couldn't find anything about it. Tells me to call the people to send it to the people. And I was like, seems like this could be an email, but okay. Because it's me, so I'm nothing if not helpful in the face of customer service. And then they were like, well, are you taking Zepbound for your sleep apnea? At which point I wanted to be like, so do I have sleep apnea? Is that what you're telling me? And I was like, nope, I take it for my weight. And then they were like, oh, well, then we need you to like come in person next time, do like an in-office visit, because we have to like take your weight, because if we're not charting your weight actively, then the insurance company is like, maybe we'll just like stop. And I was like, great, cool, which feels like bullshit to me, because they also made a comment about how like it's just been continuing to be filled. And I was like, yeah, because that's my other fear, is that something will happen, like I'm not losing enough weight, XYZ or the third, and then it will stop covering my Zepbound, and then I'm just going to gain 100 pounds back after I've lost all that fucking weight, and then also additionally gotten rid of any clothes that would fit if I were to gain it back. which is like a nightmare to me. And I'm like laughing and joking, but like it genuinely, if I like wasn't on camera, I would like freak out about it. So I was like, okay, cool. They were like, yeah, the last charted weight we have from you is April of 2025, which I went back and looked. It was like 300-ish pounds around there. And I was like, okay, so I might be like safe for a little bit. Like, so annoying. Also, this coffee tastes like ass. Butthole water the house. Anyways, Scooter didn't show up to LOLcow bus. We're here. I spent 6 minutes talking about it. We're here, we're queer, we're ready. Let's see what they got for us. Let's just see, besties. I'm gonna put my hood up. I'm doing laundry. And we gon' figure this shit out. We gon' solve this mystery.
Everybody, I have returned to run this show.
I'm already uncomfortable.
I do not know where Scooter is. We will play the song now. Do not redeem!
I don't like that. I don't like that. Alright, let's also, we're gonna eat them on up.
Fuck Scooters. Anything you got, drop it on me. I want to see it. I want to hear it. So, yeah, it's been a hectic day.
Not hectic. Ugh.
Of days. Very hectic. Let's go check in on the ladies, see how they're doing. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, she's rocking. First of all, what the fuck is this Cheetos sweatshirt, you fucking toddler?
You look very nice tonight. Wow.
What?
She's gonna go, what about every other night?
Stop.
Wait, no, legit. Like, you caught me off guard. You legit. You look really nice. Where's Sweetie at?
Aw, I genuinely do not know.
Well, she'll be with us very shortly, I'm sure. So,
what was that accent, first of all?
well,
Inappropriate. I'll answer that question.
I thought I'd do a little bit of trolling, you know. I didn't want him to know that I'm back, but I'm back. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I didn't quit Mr. Magic Bandworld for 1 month. Thank you very much. Yeah, so, oh, there's Sweet Tea. Good.
Sorry.
All right, so it is Wednesday, so before we get into anything too crazy, we got something to knock out, which is our weekly weigh-ins. And let me tell you, it has been another not great week for me. I'll just be honest. Not as bad as I thought, considering the night I had last night, but, you know, apparently I was dehydrated or some shit. So I'll take it.
I think I may have lost weight. Let me send it.
Well, I didn't, but let's go ahead and get into that before we get into any of the other stuff, because there is plenty to talk about today. Let me see. Where is it? There we
Plenty.
go. All right, so here's my weigh-in. I regret to inform you all that I have, in fact, gained 3 more pounds, like 3.5 more pounds. To be honest...
Scooter is speed running.
Be honest, you know what? It could have been a lot
I weighed in at 280.7 today.
worse, because I'll be honest.
Which is technically up, because I weighed 277 wearing just pants the other day, and I was like, eh. So
It's been one of them weeks. It's been one of them weeks. And you know what? Last night was one of them nights, but I'll fucking take it. I will fucking take it, so it could have been worse.
Can't judge you. I was about to go all in, but listen, I started YouTube 13 years ago at like 360 pounds trying to lose weight, and here I am over 500. So I can't judge you, man. I can't.
It is what it is. You know, I'm getting on the right track again. I have my computer at home now. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So let's see Amberlynn's weight. And here we go. 518. So you lost. Congratulations. Good job.
Thank you.
History says, besties. History says. But okay. All right, girly. All right, we're back. Sorry. As soon as I start filming, I'm like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Thank you.
I'm
I don't know. The last few days, like I'm telling you, the beginning of the week, I was sucking bad. And then I was like, fuck, my weigh-in's coming up. So I tried really hard and
Dude,
yeah. Well, you did it.
Yours always
thank
trip
you.
me out, PT, because you take the pictures from the weirdest fucking angles. Hold up.
I don't know why it ends up looking like that every time.
Yo, where the fuck did that pop up? Oh, here we go.
I think I lost weight. I can't remember how much I weighed
You
last week.
did lose weight, in fact. You actually did lose weight. Let me share the right screen here. There we go. All right. Sweet Tea's clocking at 143. I think you're like 146 last week. So like everybody's losing weight but me. Sweet Tea's failing her mission.
This says 134.
Oh, that does say 134. Dude, wait, what the fuck? Holy shit. Are you dying? Are you dying?
I thought that was way off, and I can retake it if y'all want. I think it was wrong.
Dude, I think you're dying because she was sick like all of last week. Or even this week. Bro, she's...
Didn't I weigh like 140 something?
Yeah, it was like 146, I think. Like, dude, you, damn. You're dying. She's actually dying. Oh, shit, okay.
I haven't ate anything, so
So they all cheat in.
I guess it could be accurate, but I don't know.
She's on the Ozempic. She didn't tell us.
Dude, clearly. Can I get
That's
the fucking
what I'm
hookup?
thinking.
Like, goddamn.
I'll take another one afterwards in a different spot and see if it says anything different, but...
I mean, with how sick you've been, I could believe it, to be honest. One sec.
My god, I ain't never had the flu before, and I never want it again.
Thank you very much for the 5. All right, so we have, well, there's an elephant in the room. There's quite a large...
And it's not
It's
me.
me.
It is not you, for a change. Oh.
That was crazy fatphobic. And I wasn't even going to start on the thumbnail because I look wild in that thumbnail, just say.
Here we go.
Bro, okay,
Like,
I'm
on the
splashing the
real.
thumbnail up for it.
like-
What, are you serious right now? We're doing this shit.
Thumbnails does you justice.
I thought it was a...
Actually,
Make this... Okay, make the same face and, like, look to the side and, like, just look like you're disgusted. Like, look, yeah. Okay. Megan with the 5. Bussy passes. Appreciate it. All right, so let's just...
Wait, I'm not okay with this
At I said
elephant
that
win.
super chatted $20. Happy Wednesday, Pocahontas. Looking extra wide today.
it's hump day, everybody.
It's like the ultra-wide
I
trailers.
fucking hate everybody that exists in life.
Have you seen, like, the ultra-wide...
Nobody seems happy for you.
You know, like, the old... Like, how there's trailers, they'll say, like, ultra-wide? You could get, like, a shirt that says ultra...
Atiste super chatted
I would get one.
$21.70. For a change was real scooter. You're not lying.
You said it, not me. All right, so... Oh, God.
A shirt that says fun size.
Okay. I like that. I appreciate that.
So get up here saying wide load.
Wide load, that's what it is. Yeah, we need to get her a wide load t-shirt. We all...
Love a good.
Posted a TikTok today of me dancing and I look like a wide load. I ain't gonna lie about it. But you know what? You have to have fun in life regardless what size you are. I'm so fucking tired of these fatphobic bitches.
Hi, fur babies, just re-up your pay pig. Stop leaving a scooter, you bit cunt. I'm gonna leave. I'll talk about it in just a sec. Thank you very much, Five Fur Babies. We love you. Always been a big supporter of us. Yeah,
That was good.
yeah. I like it. The Pay Pig songs are always the best, in my opinion. Okay, so with that message from Five Fur Babies, stop leaving a scooter. So let's get into what happened yesterday. Because
And I'm pissed, y'all.
well, you know what? Here's what I will say and what I said on Cash is you guys have a right to be pissed, but I also, like, I feel like people just kind of ran with what was said because there's a little bit more to the story.
What do
You
you mean by
didn't even contact us. You're the showrunner, bro.
Well, we'll get into that in just a sec. We'll get into that in
This
just
ain't
a
the first time
second.
you've done this either. This is like the second time you've done this with me
Yes,
alone.
as you mentioned almost every other day, Sweet Tea. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know why I ever feel like I'm not wanted on this show, but so let's just run through the course of events. Anybody that does not know, in the LCU we have community managers, and I was one of those community managers. Basically, they welcome to Cash Cow Meow Mix. They kind of help make things run smoothly. You know, stop the channels from getting TOS violations, help out the hosts when they need help, all that kind of stuff.
Are we
So,
supposed to wear pink today?
oh shit.
And I'm the only one that did it?
Whoops.
Halfway?
Girl, you.
I'm
Well,
wearing
I got
purple, and so
Doug.
am I.
Purple's got pink in it.
Then I'm wearing. Then I'm. Hi.
The Scooter's the only one that didn't do it.
I got Doug. Doug's
Wait,
wearing
we all
pink.
kind of match. We have like blue, purple. Going
Wait,
on.
you have a blue
I don't-
headband on? Are you a fucking detractor? What the fuck are you doing?
Oh.
Ha 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 ha. What a good joke. I'm already so bored.
At Tarzan
No.
11 super chatted $19.99. Watching your wilds flying first class is a wild experience. Lol, love you, Scooty. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. I bet that is a wild experience. Damn. Holy
So you got money.
fuck.
Have a safe trip.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
scared.
Yeah.
Precise.
Don't
All right.
ask him that.
So here's what happened yesterday to start all of this. So, well, let me give a little bit of background. So Boogie, everybody knows who Boogie is, I think, at this point. Boogie had come up on my other show, Cash, and that was a complete disaster. And one of the things he did on that show was show bodily fluids, as in the red bodily fluid, and he was like smearing it on his face. I told him countless times, hey, don't do that, don't do that. Long story short, Cash had to be taken down because of the shit he pulled. So,
Mm.
one sec.
Artist Hey Super Chatted 21.
Okay, I'm glad I waited for them to say something because I was gonna go look for it, and I would have been so annoyed if I spent 15 minutes being like, "Where is it?"
$70. Scooter, how's the cockroaches?
I'm gonna feed them before I head home. Don't worry, I'll be
Do
feeding
you
them
have
before I go
cockroaches
home.
in your new apartment?
No, I do not, fortunately. But
Take care of that poor guy on that
Bring
jacket
one
back
with
there.
you.
maybe I should. Maybe I'll like start a new like a little nest for them, like like a reserve,
Sure.
a reservation for them. Fucking
Yeah.
Christ.
You put them in a fish tank and feed them and stuff, and they'd be your
Hump
pet.
elephant
That'd be
leg
actually
leg
cool.
one more time, and I will stomp you with my fucking elephant leg to the point where you cannot. I didn't finish my sentence.
Yeah, why the fuck would you fuck with an elephant anyway? Those motherfuckers should tear you a new one.
Elephants are so cute. Anyways, back to what we were talking about.
So we did the weigh-ins before. You can rewind it real quick. ALR's the actually Sweet Tea lost a stupid amount of weight.
don't
ALR
know
also
if it
lost
is,
weight. She's
right.
down to 518.
At
So
Naderil
congratulations.
Shami 3091 Super Chatted $20. Amberlynn and It's Geordie have something in common. They both are something that starts with F and ends in T. The one that applies to Amber can be said here, but I can't type out the one that Geordie is. Purple heart emoji, sparkling heart emoji.
Me too, bitch.
He means fat.
Don't. As much as I hate Jordan,
Y'all are
with
both
every
fat.
part of me, do not condone that.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's. Yeah,
Y'all can call me the F slur as much as you want. I think it's funny.
we'll go with that. We'll go with what Sweet Tea said. Yeah, Geordie's fat. Geordie's fat.
He's fat.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's a twink.
So,
I see.
anyways, I end up going up on Queens. Boogie was on Queens. He was, again, pushing the boundaries. He was pushing the lines. They kicked him 3 times. Like, that's the rule we have here. Once you're kicked 3 times, you gotta go. You gotta stay out unless they ask you back up. At that point, I had Gidgy and Mike both saying, okay, take his host rules away. So I pop up there, I take away his host rules. I didn't kick him. I didn't ban him. I didn't time him out. Trust me, I would have loved to. I fucking hate that motherfucker at this point. But I didn't. All I do is take away his rules.
He be spitting. I think I've seen him spit like twice now.
Immediately after that, I didn't get a text message, I didn't get a phone call, anything. I saw my roles were taken away. And I'll be honest with you guys, I just kind of saw red. I typed in the main chat for a minute, like, fuck this shit, I'm gonna go get drunk if I'm fired, I don't give a fuck.
You drank?
We'll get into that in just a sec. I popped up on Rain for a minute, which is Denmark's other show. And I kind of gave my side of the story, basically what I just said here, so I'm not gonna bother getting into that too much. And then I'll be honest with you, I grabbed my keys and I left. I didn't bring my phone. I didn't type to anybody. The only people that really knew that I wasn't there or like talked to me between that happening and me leaving was I guess the main chat in Denmark and Nightmare, because they were the ones up on Rain. Team did call me like 20 minutes later, 15 minutes later, something like that. I don't know the exact time. I didn't have my phone at that point, so I didn't answer the call. I'll be honest, what my mindset was is, maybe he's suspending me, maybe he's firing me. I don't really know, but it pissed me off because, like, here's the deal. And like, me and Keem squared our shit out today on Cash, so I mean, I think we're good. But it just sent me it sent me in a fucking weird direction. It's like, dude, I do a lot for this place, all right? Like, the community manager is a hard position. It's very time consuming. And like I felt like I should have gotten a message first. Now I think what it ultimately boiled down to was a lack of communication on both parts. I should have messaged Keem, he should have messaged me. That's what it boils down to with that.
I don't know. What my opinion is, I think you've been getting too much heat because people think you scammed, you're not used to all this attention. And I think that you use this whole situation as an excuse. And you should have messaged me and Sweet Tea, period.
Yeah,
like, you
I feel
are
like-
our show runner.
Especially that second part where you're like, oh, why should I even be here if Amberlynn and Sweet Tea, mainly Sweet Tea, doesn't want me here? Like, you use that as a fucking
Well,
excuse.
we're
You know that
jumping
you're
ahead
pissed.
here. We're jumping ahead here.
Well,
Well,
we're big mad.
Okay. I'm just trying to take it in. I'm freshly caffeinated. Girlies, y'all want to see what Boogie's been up to? Hold on. I swear to God, OBS, if I pause you and you start up when I get to another video, we're gonna have words.
You were afraid of King.
All right, I guess we have to engage. Okay, so we're here. We've got Albert. This is also Tina's trailer. We've got Boogie, shirtless and covered in pink hair dye. This is Steak, the one that I was talking about the other day, who looks to be all of the ripe age of 25, but is evidently like 38 or 39 with like first child freshly born. Amber, who I don't know, I guess needed something to do. He kind of cute. This one kind of cute. But anyway, Boogie has been a mess. Messy Anna Marie. And I don't know if this is like a Boogie thing. I don't know if he's actively like this all the time. I don't know. Because when I first started covering the LCU, I was like, Boogie seems super level-headed. It seems like he's been through a lot of shit. And now he's just like, I don't know, like, whatever there, I guess. But then in the last 2 weeks, it was like every day they were like, Boogie's crashing out, Boogie's doing this, Boogie's doing that. This is like, the third host of LOLcow Live in the last 2 weeks.
Be a good OBS monkey. You're scared of him. No, you will choose pissing him off before you will choose staying here. I will goddamn make sure you are so miserable. You would rather have Keem hunt you down on whatever island you hide on. I will make goddamn sure he finds you with his AI phones, and you would rather that than to spend one more goddamn day here with me. Purple.
Cut the shit. You know what you just said. Island is what you said.
I don't know how you describe those types of islands.
Definitely not that. Definitely not that. Cut the shit. That's racism, and you know it.
But you're 50,
yes,
dude.
Sir.
You lived a long time. You know what you're doing. Say, apologize to Steak right now. Right now,
I'm not going to apologize about his wife being Asian. That doesn't need to be able to apologize.
Yeah.
Even though I only wish the best on your life. I wish you a long, long life. That's what I wish.
That's also, I think, not. I'm pretty sure I've seen him not co-sign that.
That you,
I hope that the back pain continues. I hope that the legs balloon. And I hope that God won't grant you the mercy of a
doesn't have any crib death. I hope he lives to his teens so they can hear his first voices. And when he does, I hope they don't drive him to deleting himself. I hope it makes us well into the 60s while the voices go until he's in the ground out of a dying of old age. I hope that for her. How about that? I hope that for him or her.
Boogie, for that, no more protection. Tear down that wall.
Tear it down now.
Down that wall.
Oh, he got a little bicep. Girl Please was in my comments the other day. Like, girl, you're gonna catch you're gonna catch a case. And I said, they don't want to give me this airtime, but I was like,
tear down that wall.
Tear it down.
Was Trap Daddy hot at least?
No.
poor Desi has to do all the physical work.
He looked like your average.
All right, God damn it! Hey, will you write
As
Trap
someone
Daddy?
who wanted to run my wife and spend a year saying how he was going to do it,
You know what,
he
never
looked
mind.
like that kind of guy. He looked pretty much like that kind of guy.
I think you're just.
There was a lot
Thank
of
you for the
energy in
gift, dude.
there. Thank you, Harrison Peloso.
I kind of want him to like hurt me.
If
Can we do it?
I remember, he came up on live. He's in better shape than Boogie. He
Exactly.
wore a gold chain and
At
a
least I
jersey.
wasn't greasy and fucking
He's a pro-
like motherfucker. At least I didn't
greasy.
wake up every morning and put a gallon of grease in my hair because I thought it was 1920.
You're right,
It made me look.
but
Was he younger than you? Was
Is your hair greasy presently?
he like Desi's
But you don't
age?
have- Nah.
No, he's much older.
Ah,
I would not have
Boogie.
sex with them
You
until they were in their
can't
mid
see
20s. But if I could train a fetus to be the perfect human, I would do it.
You were disgusting.
This is some type of shit they were thinking in like Germany back in the day. This is like some crazy you're talking about.
Oh, I'm 100% okay with eugenics.
Okay. He later retracts said statement.
You support eugenics? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean stop? You're going way too far, asshole.
Okay, the grooming the fetus thing is a joke. Obviously, you can't groom
no
something
shit,
alive.
but no shit. But you're still saying it, idiot.
But eugenics, I've never understood. Let me Google it. Maybe I don't understand it. I thought it was the process of eradicating disease. I thought that we were in the process of doing it.
It's
right
a very
now.
complicated conversation.
Well,
I don't-
if it is the pro- if it is if
You're-
it,
You know what? When you say shit like that, oh god. Oh,
Okay, Keem, I just Googled eugenics and I did. Okay, it's bad. I did not
yeah,
realize.
exactly. You asshole. Stop.
Well, I
saying
didn't realize
shit
there was
that.
like sterilization laws and marriage restrictions. Yeah,
Oh
that's
my God.
terrible.
Boogie, just say sorry. You didn't know. What
I'm
it
very
was.
sorry.
Move on.
I'm very sorry. I had no
Okay.
clue it took up all that. God damn.
Okay, yeah. So you support eugenics?
No.
God damn. Anyways, I know y'all don't want to see it. I know y'all don't want to see it.
I get that. And look, like I
I'm
said
not about that
before,
part.
you guys have a right to be upset. I should have reached out. But to be honest, again, I thought I got fired, dude.
I hate the term reached out. I hate that.
My headspace was not in the right place. I thought I got fired, or at least suspended at the very least. And here's why that upset me so much. Community manager is a voluntary position. Not paid, not anything like that. If I fuck up as community manager, fair enough. Take away that role. Understood. When I lost my host role, that worried me. That freaked me the fuck out. That pissed me off because I'm now being penalized potentially. And look, that's not how it ended up shaking out. But I'm potentially jeopardizing my paid roles on Boss and Cash for an
No.
unpaid one.
There's not a rag on the floor in my TikTok. That is a fucking blanket. That
Oh
belongs to
my
dog.
god. No one cares.
Dumb fucking piece of shit.
Aw.
Shit.
So you guys went up on. Oh, and I did break dry January. Yeah, I went out and I drank. I drank a lot
Oh
last
yeah,
night.
you wouldn't break it for us when we did our drinking stream.
Well,
Yeah.
It shows what you consider like me and Sweet Tea. It shows what you think of us, kind of.
Yeah, honestly, that's fucked.
Love this storyline so far.
See, I thought I didn't have a job anymore, so at that point, it really didn't matter to me. I'll be honest
then
with
when
you.
you found, I might be jumping ahead, I don't give a fuck. But when you found out that you did have a job, you still hopped on Rewind and you were like, they don't want me, so I'm just gonna do cash. You pretty much were saying, I don't give a fuck about us. If they don't want me, I'm not even gonna fight for it.
Well,
and
That's so stupid.
let's get into that. As far as the drinking thing, look, I've got my punishment. Keem said a while ago, because we set a goal on, I think, cash or something for us to drink. He said, if you break that, you're not going to fat camp. So that's my punishment. I'm banned from fat camp. I accept that. It is what it is.
You're not going to fat camp?
That's the rules.
That's not a good punishment.
What did he just say?
I mean, that's the rules, though. Like, that was, hey, I respect that. I respect that. I mean, I can't argue with that. He told me to my face, if you guys break dry January, I can't trust you. You can't go to fat camp. Fair enough. You know, it is what
You
it is.
wanted to get out of
That's so arbitrary. Straight men are so weird.
fat camp.
I want to get out of fat
It smelled
camp.
like piss,
Yeah.
bro. Get out of my chat. Holy shit.
Why would I want to get out of fat camp? That doesn't even make sense.
It's hellish. It's not a fun experience, and you know that.
I mean,
Girl.
Florida was a hellish experience too, but it was still a lot of fun, and I want to meet up with as many hosts as possible IRL, and fat camp was probably my best chance to meet most of the hosts, so I absolutely wanted to go to fat camp, but, you know, it is what it is. There'll be other opportunities down the line to meet people. So, just to make one thing very clear, I never once said I quit. Never once. When I went up on Rewind last night, I did not say I quit bus. Did not say that. What I did say was, and look, chat, W's or L's if W's if I'm right, L's if I'm wrong. It has been a very consistent thing on this show that whenever things go awry, whenever you guys get pissed off at me, it's like, well, we get Yo Mama to come run the show. You know, we can do this. We can get somebody else. We don't need you here. You know, me and Sweet Tea, we'll stick together. That's been a common trend. Like, a lot of people have pointed that out at this point, and that's fair enough. But
You're trying to spin this
No.
narrative.
No,
You're trying to spin this
No.
narrative to make
Yeah.
yourself look like a victim.
Ah! Did y'all rehearse that? What is this?
Yeah, you're turning it
I mean-
so wrong. It's not even funny. If
Girly, look in the... Amber. First of all, Amber. Hello? Hello, girly? Hello? Diva, look in the mirror.
our showrunner, which is you, decides to not show up and technically quit, so we had to go on live, and we didn't even get to make any money from that. We were just there to be there.
I'm seeing a lot of W's.
I don't give a
Diva, you were just there to be there. Diva, you weren't even involved. You were just like, these straight men are so weird. Like,
fuck what you're seeing. If Steak is gonna ask us, what do you want to happen if Scooter isn't around? I'm not just gonna sit there with a thumb up my ass. I'm gonna answer the fucking question.
$21.07.
Yeah.
can you get your thumb up your ass?
Cents. Scooter, your eyebrows are too close together.
You know, I actually shaved my unibrow today, so shout out to you. It's C-Way, or
Never shave, always tweet.
Thank you very much. I'm not talking about last night
This
because
isn't a fucking skit, bro.
fair.
You used last night as an example on Cash.
Well, that is one of many examples, but again, this has been a common trend on the show. Like, again, the chat's confirming this. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, guys, but this has been a common trend.
Have you learned that they're gonna go against whatever I say or believe?
That's not entirely true. They all.
That's
It's
true.
not only that, but I mean, there's a fuck ton of people that work with people they don't want to work with in this universe.
So you
Why-
don't
why
want to
do you
work
think
with
that-
me.
I'm not saying that, but even if that was true, why would you even consider that as a possibility to quit one of the biggest
Well,
shows in the LCU?
See, here's why. Because I do care about you guys. You know, I've made mistakes in the past, and I've owned up to them countless times at this point. I've apologized for leaving. I've gone into very, very in-depth detail about why I left the last time. I think I made that pretty clear whenever I said my mother, threatened to,
Evidently, the moderators are deleting comments.
but the... Oh, one sec. Oh, that's not TTS. At the end of the day, this has been an ongoing thing, and my whole stance is
Not the move on. Move on.
I want to see you guys thrive. Because, like, Keem came up on Cash Day, and he's like, if that was my show, I'd be saying, I want to get rid of ALR. I want to get rid of Sweet Tea. I don't want that. I don't want you guys off a bus. This is...
I didn't watch Cash. Wait, that's what Keem said?
Well, that's what he said his mindset would be. Like, if somebody was on his show saying they didn't want him to be the host, he'd say, well, I'm going to get them out of there.
We never said we didn't want you. That's
I'm
all
not-
that
said
is
that I
being
wanted you.
twisted.
And I will give you guys credit for that, because you did say last night, Scooter's my number one choice. Scooter comes back, we want Scooter. Now, I mean, you had some other thoughts, and like Sweet Tea at one point, said, oh, he's done this a ton of times, he'll do it again. Maybe we should find somebody else.
Well, I mean, if we have to have a backup Scooter, we have to have a backup.
Fair enough.
Like, you want us to just be like, oh, Scooter quit, so let's let Bus die. What?
Again.
This is my job, bro.
Well, and that's why I've said time and time again, if you guys feel you need a new host, let's give Yo Mama a try. Let's give Billy a try. Let's give whoever a try.
You're like being crazy right now. I feel like I'm being gaslit.
We
You
are.
quit. So I said,
I
what is
didn't
our
quit,
next
though.
option?
You don't show up to fucking work, you don't tell us where you are, you quit!
I lost my roles. I walked off when I lost my roles.
Well, you heard pretty fast after that you were still hired.
I did not. I did not have my phone. I heard whenever I got back until I still had my rolls and I went up on rewind. That's whenever I realized I had my rolls again. Which, just to be clear.
And then if you were like a good co-host, you would have went on rewind and you would have apologized to us publicly. You would have been like, you know what, Sweet Tea and Amberlynn, I'm so sorry for doing this. Instead, you played a victim role when we were the victims.
Yeah.
Our fucking.
I'm sorry. I truly do not want to sit here on God's green internet today and listen to Amberlynn Reid talk about someone else playing the victim. Look at her.
Showrunner left us high and dry, and we didn't know what to do. I was ready for the meeting. I had my makeup done, my hair done, my outfit done, and bam, you were gone. That's fucked.
Well, yeah,
and we were still, for the most part, saying we want Scooter. And we want him back. We hope that he'll come back. All this shit. Like, you overlooked all that just to find the one part where we said that, if we have to get another host, we would pick your mama.
Well, hold on, because there's more to the whole live story now, and we'll get into that in a second. Here's the deal, though. Again, on Rewind last night, I never said I would quit Bus. I said, we'll see, and what happens if they want to try out Yo Mama, I accept that, but I never once said.
So you're just going to accept that? You're just going to lay down like a dog and just accept it? You're not going to fight
here's the reality, is, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I do and you guys help out. I'm not going to say you don't, but I do the majority of the work behind the scenes. Is that right or wrong?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yes, but we also do.
What? You said you do everything the other day.
Do our part.
Yeah, and like I said, I give you guys credit. I would just say I do the majority of the work behind the scenes. Cash, it's the whole opposite.
I feel like I took that away from you, though.
No, and I'm not saying you did. Let me finish my thought here. On Cash, it's the complete opposite. I don't do shit behind the scenes other than long-term planning with them. That's all I do for that show. And there, we have. Do you guys know who Batgirl is? She's one of the hosts on Cafe.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. Batgirl's wanted on Cash for a while. She wants my seat. They never even entertained the idea. They're like, fuck that. It's the three of us. We're together no matter fucking what. That's their mindset. That's their mindset. And here's the reason.
No girls allowed.
That, I would never leave that show because I know they appreciate me on that show. I know I'm wanted on that show. I know what I do bring to that show is valued.
So you're telling me right now, when LOLcow Live, when people quit or whatever, they're supposed to just stop the show because they're like, oh, it's only us or nobody. No, you have to choose another person. You have to move on and keep going.
This is not Amberlynn when she gets out of a relationship.
I'm just about...
To be real, if I got to keemstar and I said I don't want to be with Scooter anymore, I need a new host, he would do it.
We could have done that.
If I said it's either I'm gonna quit or I need, like, bro, you're here because me and Sweet Tea both want you here. Like, you are our number one choice. We like the three of us together. Like, that's the point. But
I think he's saying that he doesn't like that feeling.
But here's the deal. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about just last night, though. Again,
I'm talking about the whole kit and caboodle as well. I feel like all three have been trying to be a team. We've all been like, it's all of us. All of us are bust together. Like, we're always. I feel like we praise you a lot, and we say that you're doing your good. And
that's the deal. I don't need praise. What I need is every single time.
It sounds like that's all you're asking for. So, like a little bit of dick suck. You know what I mean?
Time you guys get pissed off at me is not going, oh, well, we can get Yo Mama. That's what I need.
We overlooked your little fuck up you did that one time.
Again, I'm not talking about last night. Well, which one?
When you went on fucking crippled or whatever the fuck it's called.
Crippled?
You fucking you.
Yes. I don't know what it's called. I know Crypt is its own show, but you went on with folks and you were fucking like acting like Amberlynn has quit and all this shit, and it's your idea.
Crippled, folks. I'm sorry,
I don't know what that show's called. What is it called?
Ricky, Crypt. Welcome to Band World.
No, it's not Crypt.
And again, what this boils down to is
cracked.
Look,
we didn't
say crack again.
Give you shit at all for that.
I mean, maybe not as much live on air, but
I don't know why you won't just take accountability and been like, you know what, that was wrong.
Oh, the pot has arrived today. Y'all see this kettle?
Oh, I did. I've said that like 3 times already tonight. I should have messaged you guys. I apologize. You guys have every right to be mad. I've said that 3 times tonight.
You went on rewind immediately instead of messaging us or like publicly apologizing or something. Instead, you were like, I'm gonna be on Cash for sure, but I'm not sure about Bus. That's bullshit.
Again, I'm leaving the door open if you guys want to try somebody else, because let's get into some of the other stuff that happened.
It's like an abusive relationship that you're like trying to manipulate us.
See, this is what I'm saying.
We're hurting you in some way and we're not.
Hold up, there's TTS.
That Bracer50 super chatted $20. Instead of complaining about someone not running OBS, learn how to use it yourself. Hearing hosts repeatedly focus on that issue is frustrating. Scooter is the only one consistently contributing to the show.
You're an idiot and you have no idea what you're talking about.
Neither do you, girly. Girl, you don't even know what OBS stands for.
It's not the fact that he just runs OBS.
Kelly the
there are rules.
Super chatted 19.
She doesn't even know what OBS is.
$99. Yeah, I went out last night and didn't take my phone. Sir, you don't even drive. You're telling me you called an Uber with telepathy?
I never said I used an Uber. I never said I used an Uber. I was pissed off and I went for a long walk. I went to the convenience store, which is about a mile away from my apartment.
Why are you doing these lies? It's fine. You're like,
no offense, it's very rich for you to accuse me of lying. And here's What I want to go
You're
back to
lying.
I want to go back to what Sweet Tea said before those donos.
We can fight, bro.
Because here's the shit that pisses me off consistently. You even said this shit last night. Well, it's like an abusive relationship. Well, you know what? If it's an abusive relationship, the door's right fucking there. The door's right fucking there. You don't want me to show you feel like it's an abusive relationship?
That nigga.
Look at her. She can't even keep a straight face. Look at her. Look.
We can fight, bro.
Because here's the shit that pisses me off consistently. You even said this shit last night. Well, it's like an abusive relationship. Well, you know what? If it's an abusive relationship, the door's right fucking there. The door's right fucking there. You don't want me on the show? You feel like it's an abusive relationship?
That nigga.
She said, wait, shit.
But I don't have a right to be pissed off whenever she's calling me reactive abuse all the fucking time, and you're saying, oh, it's an abusive relationship. I have no right to be a little annoyed about that.
Where am I?
Steak and your mama both agreed that that this is a little bit of an abusive relationship.
Well, if that's how you guys feel, you should make a change in your life. That's what you should do.
Yikes. Straight men are trash.
It sounds like you don't want to be here anymore.
I want to be. Here's the deal. I respect you guys immensely. Whenever you say something, I respect that. You say you don't want to talk about something, I respect that. I feel like I am not respected on this show in the fucking slightest bit.
Okay, how?
Oh, girl. I mean, that's valid, though, because they truly just be putting him on the ropes every time he opens his mouth. The two of them are just after him. But he's also kind of being a whiner by being like, you guys.
Yeah, tell us.
I've just detailed the reasons. Every time something goes wrong, we're bringing up Yo Mama. We're calling me an abuser, which is fucking absurd for doing my job. And here's the third reason. Here's what I want to get to. And yeah, thank you, MJ. Thank you. Here's the next thing I want to get into. You guys give me so much shit for not defending you guys enough. You know, whether it be Cash, where I do defend you guys and say, hey, let's not talk about that. Let's respect them. That's my other show. They're my friends. I don't want to talk about that. I do that every single time. Whenever you guys go up on live, though, and here, I got a whole other.
Why didn't ask our audience if it was fucking that bad?
What did you do on live?
This was the worst thing. That was the worst thing.
Oh no. Hold up.
Kissing your ass.
No.
$1, welcome to Bandwell, and that is abso-fucking-lutely false. Holy shit, you are lying through your fucking teeth. Well,
no, we were saying we don't know what Scooter is. We wish he would have fucking told us.
Yes, and whenever Steak started talking shit to me, which by the way, let me just go on a little rant about Steak for a sec. Fuck you, Steak, because I had your back whenever you shit talked my show and you were having a mental episode. I took time out of my day to call you, text you, check up on you the next day, defend you, and then you want to fucking talk shit about me on live and give a bunch of loaded questions to the two of them. That was fucked up. Fuck you, buddy.
It was loaded questions. It was.
And whenever
cut us that slack.
And whenever the loaded questions were asked, for instance, let's start at the beginning.
Was the question loaded? Or was it just a question that you didn't like the answer? Like, that's my real question.
Now,
because y'all, first of all, as soon as y'all start acting like assholes, you say that the other person is making you do that. So what you're doing is reactively abusing the other person. Second of all, when anyone ever asks a question that would just paint you concretely in a bad light, it's like, it's a loaded question. Girl, y'all wouldn't know a load if it had hit you on the face.
Amberlynn, you're still new to the LCU for the most part, but Sweet Tea gets this. Most shows...
What do you mean for the most part? This is our third week.
How they're built is there is a Wrangler and there's a LOLcow or two. That's how the shows work. We agree on that?
Yeah.
Duh.
So whenever Steak's up there saying, oh, should he really be a showrunner? Is he really a Wrangler? I think he's more of a cow. And look, I'm willing to do crazy shit. That's always been my thing. I'll do anything for content, whether that's spending 8 hours of my day to build a show or...
Really, girly? Because you be complaining about every single part. Girl, the only one who I feel like doesn't complain is Sweet Tea. She complained about, like, she didn't want to be Donkey, she wanted to be Farquaad, but she still wanted to do the thing. Girl, every single thing they come up, she, as soon as anything is suggested of her, she's like, no! Girl, you right behind her, competing for most things declined. Girl.
Or going and doing an awesome IRL. I'll do anything for content. I don't give a fuck. I have multiple tools in my tool belt.
Okay.
I thought
minus car keys.
that was fucked up. I was making a face the whole time. I was like, well,
you guys didn't speak up though, did you? Well, actually,
I
you
don't
did
know
speak
what
up.
to say to that.
I feel like that's a compliment.
Well, you guys agreed.
I guess we take it the wrong way. I guess you took it the wrong way because I think it's a compliment. The fact that you're willing to do anything for your job, like, that's a compliment. I don't consider that an insult. So if that's where Steak was going with it, that's not where I was going with it.
I never knew how to answer it, so I never answered it.
At Amberlynn Reid, super chatted $19.99. Scooter, I think it's complete bullshit you gave into Amber's ridiculous request to only allow members. This is how Amber runs her shit and is why her views were tanking. She runs it like a dictatorship and now so are you.
That's not true.
Amber
Keemstar made that rule.
You must be new to the fucking LCU because a lot of shows do that, bitch. I'm not a member to like anyone but 2 shows, and I can't talk in barely anyone's chat because I'm not a member. That's how it is up in here, so you can shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and
I don't think that's true. I think she can. She's technically pretty sure she can go.
Also,
got on her ass.
Yeah, to defend Amberlynn at least a little bit, she does throw a fit every time the Greys are released, but Keem told me I have to start locking the Greys behind a goal. I can't just let the Greys run free. I cannot do that.
Yeah, and we listen to our boss over here, Amber Nicole.
Oh, do you? Do you, Amber? Do you?
Yeah.
So, going back to what I was saying, can you see the picture I'm building?
It's like, okay, lore, Leo lore. When I was in high school, right? I might have talked about the. Anytime I have a story, I'm like, I think I talked about this before. Okay, when I was in high school, right? I was like a choir girly through and through, right? I will never. Okay, so the way that the choir schedule works. So these were the choirs we had. Beginning of the day, beginning men's choir at the start of the day. So that's like all of your like freshmen, sophomores who like are just coming in or just joining choir. Ones who maybe auditioned for concert chorale, which is the advanced choir, and like didn't make it, whatever. Men's only choir, beginning of the day. After that, women's only choir. Now, women's only choir, a little bit like a cult, because some girlies would stay specifically in that. Like, that was just it. Like, they were in there, whatever, it was whatever, right? Slay, live your life. Some girlies were hard for like the girls only choir. They were like, that's our squad, that's our group, right? After that, concert chorale, advanced choir. All the advanced divas in there, you have to like audition to get in the year before to get in for the year after. After that, I believe it was the intermediate mixed choir. Which that's like, I don't even think you had to audition to get into that one. Don't quote me. I know I was in it because I did beginning men's choir 2 years in a row. Then junior year, I was in the intermediate like mixed choir, and then I finally auditioned for concert chorale my senior year. I was like, mind you, I fought my choir director every single year of my high school experience. This is the one that wanted the straight boy that I came out to that I then was like in love with, that I was like loosely like low-key dating, even though we weren't dating. He wanted him to tell my parents what was going on between us. Yeah, fuck you. And I just used to fight with her about just anything, just because she was very like, do as I say and not as I do, and I was very like, no, I'm not doing that. Back to the point. So this women's only choir, the ladies choir, right? So in the morning, everyone before school would actually start, we'd all go hang out in the choir hallway. So everyone would just be like sitting in there, like having their breakfast, chitty chatting, whatever. There were these two girls. One transferred in from another choir, from another school in our district, and she had beef with this other girl. And like, I knew both of them. I was friends with the girl who had came from the other school more than I was the other girl, but the other girl was like kind of a bitch. And I'll never forget, I beefed with her all the way through our Les Miserables musical because she was just such an asshole, and I was so like, I don't know what planet you think you're on, girly, but you're 16 and a half trying to talk to me like you're my boss, and that's not how we're doing it. Whatever. So they had beef. I'm certain it probably had to do with like a boy or someone said shit about someone else and someone, right? High school girl shit, right? So we're all like, haha, that's so funny, like girl 1 and girl 2, they're all gonna fight, whatever. This is girl from the other school is like the one talking to us about it, right? We're all in the choir hallway, whatever. No big deal, right? Girl 1 appears, throws book bag down, starts screaming. All of us scatter. The two of them are just like fully having like a shouting match in this choir hallway. The bell rings. All of us disperse. All of us disappear. Right? We had my high school experience was like fucked up because my first year we had 6 classes a day, or we had 6 classes, but Monday and Friday were the only days that you would go to all 6. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you would only go to 4 of them, and it would be for 90 minutes. So you'd do 1 through 6 Monday and Friday, and then on Tuesday you'd do class 1, 2, 4, and 6. Wednesday you'd do class 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then you on Thursday you'd do like 1, 3, 5, 6. And then Friday, you do all 6 again. Then, sophomore and junior year, we had 7 classes. God. And so then it became like, Jesus Christ, like 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, like 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 or something stupid, and then like 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. It was so dumb. It was terrible. It was just garbage. I hated it. And then Friday, senior year, they like went back to something. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It was fucked. That's all I can tell you. But so the day that this happened was the day that it was like had to have been a Wednesday, because it started with the beginning the women's only choir, right? You're with me? So this is where the phrase "come to Jesus" like in my head comes from. Like, we all need to come to Jesus about this, right? Okay, so my first class of the day that day was German, and then after that was my like choir, because I believe I was in chorale this year, or it was, I'm a little foggy on whether or not like the advanced choir or the intermediate choir were before or after the other. I don't remember. But it was my junior year. So I had to have been in the intermediate choir, which means that, whatever. Anyways, long story short, the intermediate choir would meet on this day after the women's only choir, right? So I go to German, go through German, get out of German, head my way down to choir. I enter the choir room, and the women's only choir was the largest group, right? Because it had so many girls will take choir, right? And then the cult of girls that would stay specifically in that one, right? So it was like there was like 60 girls like in that fucking class. Like, it was a lot. It was mad girls in there, right? Come down from German, right, which is up on the 2nd floor in like a different area of the school. When you come down the choir hall, you can't see into the choir room. You have to like round the corner. You can see into the orchestra room, which is across from the choir room, right? Besides the point. Come down the hall, turn the corner to get in to like physically look in the choir room. Every girl in here crying. Every girl in there just sobbing, just crying. And all of us are like, and so what had happened was, because all of us promptly entered the room and went, as everyone is like hugging, sobbing, mess. Everyone's beat red, and our choir director, I still to this day would have paid so much money to be a fly on the wall for this class, because I truly do not understand. Because like I don't think very highly of my high school choir director. Like, it's no secret. But I rounded the corner that day to just sobbing. And I'm assuming that she like screamed at them, right? Oh no, she said, I'm like, what happened? Like, what happened? Because one of the girlies was in one of my math classes, and I was like, what the fuck? And she said, oh, we came to Jesus. And I went, sorry, come again? She said our choir director, she made us come to Jesus. And I was like, well, what? One more time? And she said, basically, she made us like air all our shit out right there in front of everyone. And so everyone aired their shit out while our choir director, I'm assuming, mediated of some sort, which led to like everyone like kumbayaing in some form. And so it was like very much like, it's like that scene in Mean Girl where it's like, I don't hate you because you're fat. You're fat because I hate you. You've been such a bitch since you started pitching. Don't drag me into this. I'm pitching tomorrow. Like, it was so that, and it's like stuck in my head. Like, I will never forget this day. I wasn't even a part of it. I only heard like snippets of it and the catalyst of it. And that's what this reminds me of. Is like, y'all are being insane. Y'all are being absolutely fucking sane. And y'all just need someone to come in and be like, get in here, sit down. Like,
here. So constantly it's brought up, well, you know, maybe we should have somebody else on the show. Maybe we should have somebody else on the show. And then Steak's basically saying, well, I don't know if Scooter's really the person for that role. I don't know that he should be running that show. I think it takes some pressure off him if he wasn't. And you guys just kind of agreed with it.
I didn't answer.
I've got a Slugium super chatted $19.09.
Sorry for that. I mean, listen, I know you guys like the lore when it comes out, but sorry for that 20-minute story.
9 cents. Amber uses the word abuse so much it's lost all meaning. She constantly, with sweet tea, makes jokes about your genitalia. Body shaming at its finest. It's so weird. Scooter,
what do you say about my genitalia?
Effort here.
Mine.
Talia.
Mine.
Okay.
And again, absolutely. Like,
Honestly,
that's
if it was Scooter, if it was something you were uncomfortable with, you would have told me either on the show or off.
Yeah, that's true. Most things are fair game unless you say something behind the scenes.
I will never. Yeah, we will in a second. I will never talk about something that someone is like uncomfortable with, or like I'm not that type of girly pop. I go based off of vibes. And Scooter, I used to be a fan. I mean, I still am, whatever. But we work together, so now it's like weird. Like I've been watching you for a long time since you joined the LCU, and I know the things you're comfortable with, and I know the things you aren't comfortable with. So that is where I stand with that. But
How do you know though? Did you ask? Also, how do you think Beck felt about you and the I had to shove a yeast infection up her vajinky? How do you feel about that? What do you think the vibe was on that, bestie?
Ever make you uncomfortable, definitely let me know.
See, that's the thing. Yeah. I can take shit. It's not really a big deal. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. Will you read out that last donut, sweetie?
Yeah, Aaron is undead.
Girl, no. I don't even. We'll be here another 5 minutes for that.
Bust the last time.
His 1-inch pole in every hole. His mom.
Ew.
Pets. Plants.
Dude, that woman is
I'm
a
sick
freak.
thinking about it. She said he cleans.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin with that.
Is a fucking freak. I watched one of her videos and she's like,
"Is that real?"
Like, wants to sue, and I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" But the rest of this is that has never been resolved since the show came back. I don't think Sweet Tea is really upset with Scooter, but she is worried about stability.
And yeah,
because Sweet Tea has been thrown around a lot. Like so
that
many
last
shows,
one did hurt. I understand your reasoning, and I've moved past it. But you can't say that it's not a possibility that'll happen again, especially since it happened this time. And I was even saying, like, on live, I was saying, like, if we accept Scooter for who he is, we're going to have to accept Amberlynn that he may do this again. And that's fine.
Here's the deal. I think they're absolutely right in saying that I personally don't feel like you ever really moves past it. I've apologized multiple times for it, but I feel like that's still resentment you hold. And that's fair. You're entitled to feel however you feel. That's totally fine.
I feel like I gave you a new chance.
Here's what I will say is like, you know, I've said again and again and again, I didn't quit yesterday. You know, whenever Sweet Tea's sick and has issues, can't show up or can't do that, I cover for her and I defend what she says. Same thing for Amberlynn. She was sick like the first week we were here. I wasn't saying, oh God, did she quit? Did she quit? No, I said she's sick because she was sick. Why was I not?
I messaged you guys. I let you guys know. Like I was respectful in that way.
We both contact you probably to tell you.
But today I'm telling you that I didn't quit and we keep running with that.
At Laura HX4CZ super chatted $19.99. Let us never forget that Amberlynn was in 5-year relationship with Beck and Beck never went down on her. How embarrassing. Smelly Lynn. You can't recover from that.
Oh, I have something to say to that, but let's have the next
11 super chatted $19.99. Can we just chalk it up to this? Scotty, you should have messaged.
How do you know? How do they know?
It hurt their feelings. ALR and ST should defend you like they expect you to.
I agree 100% with everything.
Yes, I was with Beck for almost 5 years. I never went down on them and they never went down on me because of my decision. Beck begged, I said no. Beck begged, I said no. Did we have sex and do other things? Yes, in the beginning of our relationship, a lot. But that is my insecurities, not because of Smelly Lynn, bitch. It's because of PTSD. It's because of trauma. It's because this and that and that and this, okay? So fuck you. I fucking hate you. Like, genuinely, you're like a disgusting human being. All right.
She's like Storm. She said, yeah!
On to the next one.
Yeah, I'm pretty self-conscious about people going down on me. I would have to be in a relationship with them for a very long time before I would do that.
Like like with my current girlfriend, like all the time, let's do it. My past girlfriend, Feline, all the time, let's do it. Because I finally was like over the traumas of it all. And I'm so glad that I'm able to heal from that. Don't let anyone ever make you feel guilty for not wanting to do certain sexual acts. Like that is disgusting. Shut up with your fucking elephant leg, your swamp ass bullshit. You're nothing but fat phobic assholes. Point blank period.
That's good. Yeah.
That is good.
You should never feel pressured in a
What is going on with Sweet Tea's hair? What I feel like this the last like 4 streams, it's just gotten like messier and messier.
Anything sexual.
Exactly. I'm so tired of people bringing it up. Like, it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah,
Like,
they
anyways,
probably in their mama's basements don't have a girlfriend to begin with, so.
yeah.
All right.
Probably.
So, Yo Mama had some thoughts on the situation. I guess we can hear what he has to say.
Slay.
Okay.
I really liked his take, by the way.
Welcome to Band World Bird of Word.
Also, you guys, this is Ken. I know you haven't seen his face. We've only seen the back of him. We've heard his voice.
Trust somebody else.
And that's the thing about it. Ain't blamey. Scooter continuously just quits. Keeps on. I mean, this is not the first time he's done this to Sweetie, but it's the second time he's done this to Sweetie. And he expected what when Sweetie got up on
Wait, what is this logo? Is this the ramen logo? What is this?
to just basically go, you know what? It's all forgiven. I would be angry too. I would be angry if you not only just quit on me one time, but you quit on me 2 times. This is the second time you quit on Sweetie. So you expected her to do what? And be like,
That
how?
super chatted $20. ALR, what is it like doing daily streams for so long? Does this motivate you to do another live stream here? And she
Girl,
wasn't there.
no one
Because
cares.
like I can't be like, oh, I don't want to do it because I actually have a boss. I signed paperwork. I have to do this. So it's nice to have that like. It's nice to have a routine where every day I have to get up, I have to shower, I have to do my makeup, I have to do my hair, I have to do this and that. So I actually really like it.
Super chatted $19.99. Also, the only reason I was able to watch LOLcow live is cause ALR was able to get through the show without dumb obsessed people constantly talking about her.
Yeah.
But I know she tried to pull focus.
Underscore PF323 super chatted $19.99. Scooter, did you say on Rain I quit? No, I guess I was fired. And you didn't reach out to them, so it's different than Amber being sick. She notified you. What were they supposed to think? Take AC accountability for that.
And exactly that's what I said. They had every right to be upset for me not messaging them. Every right. I did not say I quit. The entire time, my impression was that I'm fired. And what I will say about that is I'm glad I got my roles back. I have no desire to be community manager anymore, though. It's just not. It's not worth the time or the stress.
I understand that.
That's fine.
All right, let's play this clip.
And
Okay,
Amberlynn, go ahead.
Okay. Well, okay, so the other piece of it that was said was the fact that he thought that he was fired. But there was no announcement either, so I think he was hurt that once he pulled Boogie off of Queens, because that's how it started, he pulled Boogie off Queens, and then he lost his host role, like Scooter took his host role, so that he couldn't jump up there again because he got kicked like 3 times. So he got lost, as soon as he lost his roles, he thought that he was fired. But there was no announcement, so I don't know, he was saying something about like, oh, okay, I'm fired, I'm gonna take some White Claws and dip. And then he went on Rain and said that he was cool with everything, and then just kind of let everything go, so I think maybe at that point he really felt like he quit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
So
you're-
to address that right off the bat, again, I was under the impression I was fired, and I was accepting of that. I wasn't going to throw a tantrum about it. I was just going to accept it and move on with my life. That's one thing the LCU's done really, that's been really good for me, is it's made me be more grounded. Moving out's been a really big development for myself. Life goes on. No matter what happens, life's going to go on. So yeah, I was pissed off, beyond pissed off. So you know what? I said, fuck it. If I'm fired, I'm fired. Oh boy, what's up?
Guys, how we doing? Can I help?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Well, I'm here. I saw you guys were reacting to our show. You feel me?
Not really.
What's up, Dylan?
Not really?
We weren't
Not at
really
all.
reacting to your show.
That was it, but you're good.
You're
Bro.
right.
What's up?
Oh shit, you're not lying, bro. You were reacting to Pit, who was reacting to us. So it's like a whole fucking reaction, bro. That's much better. I fuck with that. How we
Are
doing?
you drunk?
Are you?
Have you been drinking?
Me?
You're not.
What words did he just say?
Oh god.
Nah, bro, I'm
God.
not drunk. I don't know what you're talking about.
This looks like the kid outside the 7-Eleven who would like ask you to buy him like I can't even think of like the most Smirnoff Ice. We'll start there.
No, no,
Oh
no,
my
no.
God,
You didn't.
son of a bitch.
Please tell me
I
you
can
didn't.
tell.
Dude, Cash is gonna be the
Yeah.
scammer show now. What the fuck? Are you?
Something seems
I would
off
never
with
drink a
her.
day in my fucking life. I don't know why you guys are like throwing allegations on my fucking name. I hop on here for 2 seconds and I'm already getting allegations. What happened?
Well,
I've never
fuck?
seen Scooter so happy to see
Yo,
nobody
listen.
in my life. Look at
I'm
that.
like,
Let's
my
be
best
honest. Listen.
Right.
I've been seeing the fucking
His voice does not match his body.
super chats. You guys have been getting dick down the entire fucking stream. As soon as I come on, all of a sudden you try to take the fucking attention away from y'all, bro. I hate that. You know what we should really pay attention to? Is Sweet T's eyebrows. Because what the fuck happened, gang?
What?
I just
How
shaved
did
my
that
fucking
exist?
pit.
What?
Denmark, I
Yo.
can't. I have a love.
I didn't
But
have a
you-
chance to draw him in.
But you look like a vampire right now, bro. What the fuck going on with you, bro? You look like you're going through chemotherapy,
Diva, you don't need to flick it that many times.
but that shit cut you too much.
You drink, bro.
Dude.
You drink.
No, I didn't drink. This is how I usually fucking act, 100%.
You ain't going to fat camp. You ain't going to fat camp.
Neither one of these fuckers
Doesn't he live in Denmark?
wanted to go to fat camp. If you remember, Scooter was fucking saying, "I'm not going
Listen.
back in."
Listen, all I'm
never
saying
wanted
is,
to go.
listen, hold on, hear me out.
Guys,
Listen. No. Let me talk to you real quick, Amberlynn Reid. So back in the day, I don't know if anyone remember this shit, but there was this tape going around, this Spider-Man tape. You feel me? That Sophie Rain made that everybody wanted to see. You look like you also made a fucking Spider-Man tape that people paid nuts to see, gang.
I love all 3 of you. Fuck the hate.
I don't understand.
To stand up and stand out, ALI, you're beautiful. That's right.
All the sync quarter, fuck it.
I don't mind.
I'll be honest though.
What brings you up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, listen. All I want to say is, so listen, Scooter, you broke dry January. You feel me?
So did you.
You pay for FedCam now because you're a bitch. But the thing is, though, I'm gonna do something that none of you fucking co-hosts will be down to fucking do.
Oh God, what are you gonna do?
And I'm gonna break that shit too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna break that shit too.
Please don't do something dumb.
Listen. If you want to get broken from fucking banned from fucking FedCam, whatever, I'm gonna stand by you, gang. I'm about to down a whole fucking beer on stream right now. I'm about to break that shit right now on my fucking soul.
You're so dumb. Oh God.
I'm good. I know.
Dude, Cash is getting canceled. What the fuck? Cash is getting
Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. Cheers, bitch. Hold on. Maybe this will bring peace to the world, and Sweet Tea's fucking eyebrows will appear in 2 seconds. Hold on.
Don't be mean to her. She's beautiful.
Obsessed with my fucking eyebrows.
Oh my God.
I'm like the Mona Lisa.
11 super chatted $19.90.
That's to throw to someone who played with Wiener once in their life.
9 cents. You'll drink.
I'm just kidding. I'm being an asshole. Wait. I don't even want to know.
King together on Friday. Nothing to lose now. Truth or dare?
Yeah.
That's true. We're gonna be dressed as Fiona, Shrek, and Farquaad.
I won't get to be Farquaad.
So I just
Ew, the burp.
Will you dress as a
Listen.
donkey?
I can't scam.
Because I'm the blackest fucking host in LCU. I like that, bro. No.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna make like a whole thing about that shit. I'm kidding.
Maybe.
Okay, I'll wrap it up. I forgot we got gorlworld hosts in the fucking chat right now, bro. Yo, how many reaction channels is reacting to the stream right now, bro? You guys
Hi. Present.
getting donations?
He's already scoring. He wasn't drinking before this?
Nah, I 100% was. The fuck, like, don't.
Yeah, I know.
Like I wasn't.
Dude, we're getting canceled, bro. We're gonna do drunk camp in Denmark. Fuck.
Oh my God. The thumb flicking, the ash flicking. You don't need to do it that much. I don't even smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke tobacco. I know you don't need to do it that much.
Who's gonna cancel us, bro?
Scooter's butt buddy's here. Now he's a happy boy.
Listen, I'm sorry. Who's gonna cancel us? With 5 different reaction channels that are reacting to this right now. They be watching you, bitch.
Keemstar's canceling us.
You know who you are, bitch. Everyone in your chat is a hoe too.
Jesus
Go
Christ,
fuck yourself.
Softening Butter said, finally, someone nice to look at. Denmark is a cutie, isn't he?
Do you think they're talking? Wait, hold on. Do you think they're talking about me? I wasn't live, so what are we talking about?
Yeah, dude, you're about to have all kinds of girls in your DMs, Denmark. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, y'all making my pussy wet, bro. Stop. Oh my God. Nah, I'm playing.
Oh God.
Listen.
We're getting invaded. Like Cash.
What's up,
What are
kid?
you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro?
Me?
What?
What?
No, him. What the fuck? I'm only supposed to be the one doing reverse dry January. I take a shot at the beginning of every stream. Yeah, Scooter fucked up, but he had a reason to. What the fuck are you doing?
He had a reason to.
Fuck, dry January, bro.
Hi, Ken. Hello.
It don't matter, bro. You feel me? Well, like, listen, we won't get invited to.
Super chatted $19.99. Denmark had everyone.
Y'all know that scene in Euphoria in episode 1 where Rue takes those drugs with Jules, and Jules is like, "What's wrong?" And Rue is like crying glitter, and she goes, "I'm just so happy." Me,
In the
bitch.
LC, you worried about him, and it was all because he was drunk.
He actually had
Angry
shit going
face
on.
emoji.
He did.
No, listen. I can explain exactly what happened on bus right now. You feel me? It might dox me. I don't really
I would let this man break my neck.
care. You feel me? I can explain exactly what happened. So, and this is a true story. Y'all can look it up if y'all are really like some fucking internet losers. I had an electric car literally blow up and be set on fire, in my apartment complex. That's the true fucking story. Like I had a fucking what's it called? A car be set on fire. You feel me? We all had to evacuate for a little bit. Then it turns out that the fire wasn't as bad as they thought it was, so we all get put in back. Like all get put in the
All right. Yeah. I was letting him finish.
Hold on. Is Scooter planning on quitting, and that's why LOLcow Cash decided to literally bombard us?
I'm not planning on quitting.
I just want y'all to have his back like we have his back. All right,
I do
Scooter.
have his back.
Yeah, okay.
We have his back, kid.
His voice, you guys.
No, you haven't.
You would have seen that we were fucking constantly saying he's our first pick.
Bitch, you don't even have your own team. How are you supposed to have anyone back, bro? Shut the fuck up, gang. I can't take you seriously.
We're not.
How does that even make sense? I don't have keys.
I'm sorry, am I lying though?
I have
It's all I'm sorry, but the first opportunity y'all got, y'all were shitting on fucking Scooter saying, yo, we need your mama on here, bro. Your mama would be so much fucking better. No damn well that Scooter is the glue of this fucking show.
You don't fucking pick and prod at your fucking with your friend. I sure as fuck like to pick and prod with my friends.
Are y'all friends? Are y'all friends? Okay.
I consider him one of my only friends in the LCU, actually.
Could have fooled me.
Oh shit.
It's whispering.
I swear on my life, I consider Scooter fucking like one of my only friends in the LCU.
Hell yeah.
And I've said that in the past.
Okay.
Then maybe don't throw him under the fucking bus next time he has a
I just whistled the Hunger Games theme, but I don't think my microphone picked it up.
fucking problem.
Dude,
Bitch,
maybe that would be a good fucking song.
He did not message us when he quit and left. He left us high and dry. How would you have fucking felt?
I didn't message Ken either. Or didn't mark that message.
We didn't hear shit. We messaged him like, yo, bro, are you okay? He just ignored us. I was like,
aren't you the showrunner?
There's a show that got canceled.
Look,
then we have to be on live and look like idiots.
Look, here's where my problem lies in the whole situation. You guys had every right to be upset that I didn't message you. Fair enough. But whenever stakes stir in the pot, you guys just kind of let it happen. That's kind of what I'm so upset about from yesterday.
Of that show, we didn't know what the fuck was going on.
And I've gone up on live multiple times to defend both Amberlynn and yourself.
What would you want me to say different?
Yeah.
Yo, Sweet Tea, you had urgent care that day anyway, so you weren't gonna shoot up for buzz regardless, man.
Our show was canceled, so I went.
How do you know that?
Regardless. She
told us about it.
She also put it in Discord.
I didn't say that.
Team said it on cash today.
Yeah, well, there you go. But either way, though, all I'm saying is if someone's shitting on your co-host, you're supposed to have their back. And if you say, well, fuck it, I'd rather have your mama anyway, right?
We never said that.
That's not what we said.
We never fucking said that. We said we wanted Scooter first. He was our first fucking pick. And then we'd be willing to put up with him fighting every day because we wanted Scooter.
You did say that we might need to get somebody else. You did say
we
that.
might have to have a second pick, too. We didn't hear from you.
Did you try to reach out to him?
Probably.
Yes, I
Tegan 3431 super chatted $19.99. Why are we in Incel Central RN?
Damn.
Scooter's let the show run off the rails.
I'm not fucking the content. I want to get, Look, I appreciate you guys coming up. You guys have any final thoughts before you take off? I appreciate it.
All I'm saying is this. Scooter, we got your back. And I hope other people had your back as well.
Thank you, Ken.
You didn't ask this.
That's about it.
Thank you, Ken.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later.
He's gonna get lit.
Is it serious that you just fucking want us to kiss your ass constantly? Is that
I don't want you to kiss my ass, but if people are talking shit about me, I would expect you to defend me. Otherwise, I don't see.
Who cares? Bring back Ken. It's a chicken salad. Ah!
I have to defend you.
No show, no contact. I feel like we went hella easy on you.
Can someone pay Pig, please?
Look, at the end of the day, that's
Amber having the real. She said, "You guys, we're here for one thing and one thing only, and that is to make money." Do you think he was talking about me? I don't want them to know that I am doing the things that I'm doing. I truly don't. Listen, I am staying out of that Discord as much as I would like to know what's going on behind the scenes. Listen, y'all do y'all, I'ma do me. We can exist like this. I would just like to thirst on my corner. Y'all mind your business in your corner. I'll mind my business in mine. The internet is big enough for us both.
You're entitled to feel the way you feel, and I'm entitled to feel like.
Then what's the problem?
I'm also entitled to feel how I feel, which is, whenever I had Steak, another supposed friend, shit talking me on live, my other friends were not defending me. They were in fact nodding along and agreeing.
Dude, you've done that several times to us too.
So confused.
Hold the
You just let people have their opinions.
Well, okay then.
Is that your opinion?
So if we've established that, then I'm allowed to have my opinions, and I don't have to defend you guys at the drop of a fucking hat.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm in a daycare.
Well, we know you don't like us anymore, so sure. Now it doesn't matter.
You did not show up to the fucking show. What were we supposed to do?
This is so manufactured.
I've apologized how many times tonight? And you two are the only two yelling
in here.
I didn't bring my boys in here. My boys popped up in here on their own volition.
You were sure fucking happy about it.
I'm sorry.
I'm so smart. I love that for me.
Yeah, he's gonna be
pretty obvious.
out of his mind. People wanted me to drink tonight, but you know what I said? I like being sober because I can do my job on bus better. They're like, dude, you should just pop up on bus drinking tonight. No, I said fuck that because I do care about the show.
I think drinking would have shown you cared more about the show, honestly.
Oh, you want me to go get some alcohol? I'll be back in 15 minutes.
Drink. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought the convenience store was a mile away. You can't walk a mile in 15. I know you can't. I know you lying.
I think if you're gonna break the rules and not have to go to fat camp, we might as well get something out of it. You're supposed to drink last Friday. We didn't drink.
I'll be honest. How about we drink? How about I'll drink tomorrow? Because I don't want to just leave the show for like 15 minutes. I feel like that's probably a bad thing to do as the showrunner.
I thought we were drinking Friday though. I'm confused.
Oh, we can drink Friday. That's fine as well. Whatever day you guys want to drink, we can drink. That's totally fine.
And don't let Keem change your mind because I'm tired of the fucking scamming, me getting all excited, and then you know, I'm gonna get pissed.
Well, look, dude, I already broke it, so there's no sense now. It is what it is. Look, at the end of the day, I feel like you guys feel a certain way, and I feel a certain way, and like I would like to mend the.
You're making me feel a certain way because you're putting feelings on me that aren't real.
That's what I feel too. I would have not liked you at all if you didn't.
I really, Scooter, I'm gonna need you to go watch Rachel's videos from all of the tea from Emily, because there is no out manipulating this manipulator. And I say that with my whole chest. You will not win. She has been around the earth 7 more years than you. She will get you every time.
Didn't come in here pulling the shit.
Boy,
I would have been like, everything's fine. Scooter's back. We had a little bit of a fucking scary situation we went through there, Amberlynn, but we're fine now. Scooter's back.
So
hi, Scooter.
If I could just speak. So now I'm being told that my thoughts aren't valid, or my feelings aren't valid.
But you're putting feelings onto us that we don't feel.
Yeah, you're pushing us to look like fucking villains.
Look,
you are. Okay, I need you to listen to this. I'm gonna do it for dummies. I'm gonna act like you're a kindergartner. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Scooter, you are our #1 choice. But when you quit and you left us high and dry and you didn't show up to the meeting and then all of a sudden we weren't having a show, me and Sweet Tea were like, oh my God, if Scooter's not here, we need someone else. And that's why we said Yo Mama.
They're both right, because they have brought up the Yo Mama thing more than just like the last 3 days.
Again, we have established that I'm not even upset about that part. You got to find a backup option. You got to find a backup option. Because I'm telling the story. Most of our audience didn't watch live yesterday. I mean, I'm sorry for trying to give them the details.
W's in the chat if he's gaslighting us, because I'm starting to feel crazy. W's in the chat if he is gaslighting.
Curious. Let's see.
I'm gonna die if they all just pump out L's.
Or if y'all have ever felt that me and Amber didn't want fucking Scooter here.
At Marmab 334
I don't think
super
so.
chatted $19.99.
Yes.
Play the clip of what they really said on this Twitter.
Which clip?
Oh, Dan, you're so dumb. You're
play the
first one. You dumb fuck.
Play them all if you want to, but I feel like that one that I sent you was the worst one that we had said.
Again, I didn't even hold that shit against you guys.
Play it.
Okay, that clip's not the one I have a problem with. I don't understand why you're not understanding this. That is
323 super chatted $19.99. Scooter, you're not new here. Keem makes punishments for a few hours a day at the most, and you know it. You got your 5 feet hurt and threw these ladies under the proverbial bus exclamation mark.
Whoa,
Twice
I didn't say bad shit about them once.
At Southern 5311 super chatted $19.99 for Scooter.
It might be for Scooter, but I'm getting the same amount as him.
Now again, spam W is spam W is if I'm gaslighting them.
Do you see all the boobies?
Well, no, just to make sure it's clear. Yeah.
And you know, Mama D is a big supporter of us. You want to see the clip from live? Play the clip from live.
Again, that clip, the one clip you gave me, the one clip that you, Sweet Tea, cherry picked, is not the clip I have a problem with. I don't know how many times I can say that. Oh my God.
Then play the fucking clip you have a problem with.
I can pull up the clip if you want me to. My name was mentioned.
Whiny baby! If she says whiner baby, I'm gonna tell y'all I know she's watching me.
I'm a whiny baby? Holy fuck.
Yes, I'm a very whiny baby.
Again, at the end of the day, if you guys want somebody else, that is your prerogative.
Do you hear this shit? This motherfucker wants off the show, and he's trying so hard to do it.
Bro.
Scooter, do you want off the show, bitch?
I am saying I don't want off the show. I've said how many times today I don't want off the show. I've apologized for not messaging you guys how many times today.
Oh, I'll leave if you don't want me here.
All right, going crazy. It's official.
Because you felt so unliked by us.
Holy shit.
At Metal Gear Cherry super chatted $20.25. Hypocrites. Stand up for your co-host, but Scooter said nothing when that guy was bullying SD for no teeth.
No, hold up, because I actually, hold up, rewind the stream, because I said, hey, let's not do that, please stop. And number two, I think we've established that we're okay to talk shit about each other. I'm pretty sure we've established that at this point.
I'm pretty sure, like, back over here, you, like, said you didn't like that.
Or maybe not even talk shit, but just sit there while other people do it. Alex, welcome to Banner. Thank you for Banner for 5 months. Susan, welcome to Banner.
Don't ever say thank you to someone talking shit about me ever again.
What?
They said, Amber ruined this channel. And you said,
I didn't even get to their name before you
I didn't ruin the channel. I fucking reinvented this.
I shouted out.
Look at over 3,000 people watching.
I shouted out Alex Jones, and I shouted out Susan before I could even say Serb Queen, which thank you for Banworld for 1 month. I disagree with your statement.
Yeah, thanks for Banworld for 1 month.
Dude, like, see, this is what I'm talking about, bro.
Well, dude, I wouldn't have been mad at you. Neither one of us would have been mad at you if you wouldn't have fucking pulled all the shit you were pulling. Saying, oh, they don't want me here anyway. Why the fuck would I even be on bus? If they don't want me here, let them have Yo Mama. That's stupid.
Everyone likes me, Benjamin. Everybody.
Because I feel like I'm in the same boat I was in last time, because I was trying to tell you last time, like, Scooter, I want you here. I like working with you. This is great. And then actually, the time before that, whenever Keemstar told you or whatever to fucking drive this shit into the ground, I was so confused. And I feel like you're doing the same shit now.
Exactly. This is abuse.
This is extreme gaslighting at the very least.
Like, I've never seen anything like it. Like, we tell you 100 times over, we want you, Scooter, we want you.
It doesn't matter. He wants us to fucking say that we don't want him, we want someone else. I don't know why.
So he could be like, all right, I'm done. See, told you guys. Oh my God.
I'm just going to wait for their conversation to complete.
You're an
Sarah Problem J8 said super chatted $19.99. Amber, do you think the feeder prefers?
I will say it's an interesting dynamic seeing a man try to like out gaslight and manipulate Amber, because normally she's only ever doing this with women. And so like all of like the predictable like man flavors of like gaslighting and manipulation are like, it's so odd to see them just like be thrown at Amber, because it just feels so, I like can't 100% describe it.
1,000 plus women on oxygen masks or speaking
My
at their
boo bitches.
funerals.
My boo bitches.
Let the
Oh my
people
God.
know.
Do I have breast cancer? Oh, should I fake breast cancer like Boogie and then like get money from it? Should we
Wow.
scam? Listen, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Sit on it and spin.
You're getting so much shit already from just being on live while Boogie was ranting about his, like, whatever that fuck that shit was that he was ranting about. I don't know what the name of it.
Wait, what? Because I was on live yesterday?
Yeah, they said that you were co-signing everything Boogie said just because you were standing there. Even though you weren't saying yes or no to anything, the detractor channels are saying
1,000 times per like LOLcow bus per whatever. I always sit there and go, I don't condone. Like so many different times. So that's cool.
And like how many times have people had to do like debates and like fucking interviews with really bad people? Like it doesn't mean you fucking co-sign what they say. That's ridiculous.
Exactly. Sometimes you work with people you don't like.
Well,
yeah, and Boogie's a big guy around here. He's like the CEO.
Unless you're Xylee. Xylee said, yo, mama, no.
So before because I actually do have a clip from a channel.
I'll cook Scooter.
I actually do have a clip from one of those channels. Let me ask you guys, how did you like being on live last night? How did it go? I didn't catch all of it, but I caught parts.
It was crazy.
All right.
They crashed out and they were saying things that I don't condone, but I was invited there, so I sat there in silence when that started happening. I fucking sat there in silence, you dumb fucking people. Does not mean I condone.
What kind of, like, obviously, I don't expect
when I got there,
I don't
Albert
expect you to get
was,
into too
like,
much
open a
detail,
bit.
but like, what kind of shit were they talking about? Because like, I know Boogie can go off.
Oh, he's trying to get her to say it.
One ear, not the other.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
One ear, not the other.
One of Amberlynn's reaction channels, detractor channels, whatever you want to call it, Salty Crab had something to say about that.
Oh, thank God. Listen, I'm not trying to fly this close to the sun at this point. Listen, we just broke 2,200 subs recently. Listen, I'm just trying to live my life. Okay? Listen, maybe like we can circle back if I ever find myself at like 10,000 subscribers. How about that?
That whole Amberlynn being on live. So let's
yeah, I found this and I thought this was the most hypocritical thing I've ever heard. Or like just stupid. It's just stupid.
All right.
Shaming. You're making fun of my cancer. You're making fun of my childhood. You're making fun of my trauma. But yet she will sit on this panel for 2 hours and participate. Whether she said anything or not, she was there. And she
this is a Mrs. Krabs special. This is a Mrs. Krabs special.
in mouth the words, what the fuck is going on? And I don't condone this, but she's there. And in a way that is almost like co-signing what they were saying.
No, okay. No, all right. Not to stick up for Amber, but this is the shit that Mrs. Krabs does that I keep trying to call out. Is she will hand you something, give her opinion so explicitly and try to act like she's not trying to put it on you, but that's what she's doing. Because, like, you guys, like, I deal with, like, Republicans every day working in a financial institution. That doesn't mean I am one. I just have to do the thing. I'm, like, there at work. If, like, it is, like, that's how that works. If she was not being paid by the LCU and hadn't signed anything with the LCU and was like, you know where I'm trying to be tonight? In that chat, that's a different conversation. Anything that she's doing in the LCU is like plausibly co-signed by the fact that like she works for them. So like if they say, hey, go get in this stream, like guess what, girly, that's what you're doing, whether you like it or not. Same thing. Xylee said, I will never host a show with Yo Mama. I'll never work with Yo Mama, but they have been on stream together in like the last week. Like, because that's just how it goes. And so Mrs. Krabs coming up here on a God's green internet trying to pitch this narrative, like, this is my exact criticism of Mrs. Krabs, is that she acts like she's not doing the thing that she's doing. Which is why, like, because listen, I'd be sitting here just saying shit. Like, just say it, girly. You don't even have your face on camera. I don't even know why you bother. Like, girl, you said glitter and lasers that men wouldn't want to sexually assault her. And then you dirty deleted it. So I don't know why we play this game of, like, I just give commentary better. And that's coming from someone who notoriously gives, like, shit commentary, but at least I just show up and act like myself. Like, I just try to be, like, who I am as a human and not, like, try to push a narrative that I think will, like, get me more clicks. Does that make sense?
And like I said, that tells me everything, but help Shane.
That boss lady read 77 super chatted $20. I was on live yesterday too.
I saw you there.
Oh, I don't know.
At I said rat super chatted $20. Sitting in silence is just as bad as agreeing with them, Amberlynn.
You're a fucking idiot. No, it's not. And I literally.
Rules 58 super chatted $19. And
I'm hitting the point where, like, the TTSs, like, my brain doesn't take them in. I'm just like, this is robot voice.
99 cents. Off topic. I wanted to say thank you guys for giving me something to look forward to every day after work. I'm going through a really hard breakup right now. Seeing Amber and Sweet Tea every day makes my day a little less hard. Face holding back tears emoji. Red heart emoji. $23.65. ALR shut up. Sweet Tea was sharing her feelings to Scooter and
no,
he was listening. You scream abuse and ruined the conversation.
Okay.
You
He
are
hasn't been listening.
Okay. She said it. Well, yeah. What is on my floor? Oh. Okay.
Have a say, but a lot of this is between.
Oh my goodness. Oh, hi. Sometimes when I look over at him, I call him, he'll do like a big stretch. Oh, he's coming to visit. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Hi. So they can barely see. What are you doing? All done? Okay. Okay, bye. Also, I have to run downstairs and get my... Hang on. Alright, I'm back.
Nesty and Scooter. Let them heal.
See, Sweet Tea, you say I... Oh, you don't have to don't listen to one donation, because here's the deal. She has a right to share her opinion. Do I feel like I've been do I feel like it's a little bit of a 2v1? Sure, but that's fair enough. I'm used to that on the show. I kind of want to go back to that a little bit, though, because I have listened to your thoughts, and I've said you're entitled to feel the way you do, and anytime I say how I feel, I got both of you screaming in my faces.
Oh, God.
Am I wrong? L's if I'm wrong, guys. L's if I'm wrong. The feeling's mutual. I mean, look, so what do you want to say to that about that clip? Because, look, here's my opinion. One sec.
At Alexis01T4 you super chatted $20. Amber, if you really did not condone, you would have either left the chat or actually said something. Quit acting like you're on some sort of pedestal. Razzie-worthy acting BTW.
Yeah, but I don't think that she can just leave. She was, like, probably told in some fashion to go up.
You.
I'm sorry, but LOLcow Live is not my fucking show. LOLcow Live is not my fucking opinions. LOLcow Live has nothing to do with me. I was a guest and I shut my fucking trap the minute I did not condone something. And stupid fucking salty crab, probably salty pussy bitch, even said in her motherfucking clip, Amberlynn said, I do not condone. And still that's not fucking good enough. Fuck all of you. Fuck every single fucking one of you.
That's what I was going to say. Does that mean that since Salty Crab plays like...
Who is this?
Like clips of you saying shit, that she co-signs it because she's putting it out there in the world? Is she complicit in your actions?
Yeah,
that's not the same thing.
Here's what I'll say to that. Sake, give me 1 second. What I'll say to that is look.
That's a valid argument, true, because Salty Crab, you react to it. You reacted to it just like I'm reacting to it, so are we complicit?
There's a lot of not so great people in the LCU that have really bad takes, and there's some really good people in the LCU that are good people.
Who is this?
This is our workplace at the end of the day. You know, I'm sure there's plenty of people in the chat that, you know, you go to work and there's some fucked up individuals. You still have to do your job, though. You still got to make money to pay the bills.
I'm not playing dumb. That's retarded to say that somebody, just because you're on a panel with somebody that you work
Alrighty. Okay.
with, and they're saying something crazy, that you're constantly saying, this is crazy, I don't like this, that you are complicit.
Now, and here's why I think they're upset. I feel like they wanted you to speak up and say, no, that's wrong. But look, not everybody feels comfortable doing that. Like, especially, you're on a live stream, you're in an unfamiliar environment. Like she hasn't done a show with Steak.
Honestly, you know who really needed to get their monetization suspended? You know what would be real humbling is if Mrs. Krabs got hers. Because listen, I had to learn a lot in that 90 days.
Albert or any of them before, so I feel like it wasn't a safe environment. She just didn't feel like it was her place to speak up. That's my honest feeling about that.
Has anyone ever thought that I was fucking anxious as hell during that whole live stream and I did the best that I could?
Super chatted $19.99. This may be unpopular. Sweet tea doesn't stand up for anyone, and
oh, this is that Steak guy.
She's easily swayed. I think Scooter has shown a lot of patience working with these two. When you are in your feelings, they lose money. That's not fair. At Pancake 2397 super chatted $49.99. Amber random, but trifecta meals. And also
Thank you.
And thank you as well, Kelly. Look,
what's up, Steak?
Factor meals.
What's up, Steak?
Yeah.
So I'm watching the show, enjoying myself. I do want to say, look, I work with Boogie2988 every fucking day, and I disavow half the shit he says. If anybody's holding it against you for being on that panel, they're fucking retards.
They are.
Scooter, what?
I don't like that word, but that's a valid argument. Because he doesn't condone that shit, so it's valid. So Mrs. Krabs isn't shit for that.
We're not friends anymore?
Look, I feel like it's the same thing that I said about Amberlynn Sweet Tea. If you're cool shit talking me on your panel, that's your prerogative, but like, don't expect me to defend you the next time you're in some shit.
Like, did you feel like we were shit-talking Scooter at any point?
No, I think what I was doing is I was being a good host, and I was looking at the situation where we had zero information about where Scooter was or what happened, and it's my job to provide entertainment and provide questioning for these ladies, and they both said that they want Scooter over everybody, regardless of how hard I push.
One sec.
At Sarah Problem J8Z super chatted $19.99. Amber, you are the one who said that if you could go back in time, you would have stuck up for Rosa Parks on the bus. So, when you were actually given the opportunity to do something like that, you sat there mute. Pathetic.
That's not the same thing.
We all
That's
want
not the same thing. There was no victim there getting.
And again, let's just be honest with all of ourselves.
It's every single some non-girl world someone who comes in and witnesses us as girl world is always like.
So we all in our head like picture these scenarios where we would.
Meanwhile, every time girl world witnesses something LCU only, we're all like.
Be the bigger person, right? When reality comes around, sometimes it's hard to follow through on that. You got pressure, you got anxiety. That's fair enough. Now, to respond to you, Steak, again, I didn't really have a problem with you asking it, like, oh, have you heard from them? That was fucked up, not the message. Can I finish a fucking sentence? Please.
Well, you're lying because you said a minute ago that you don't like it. He did. He said he said Steak was giving us leading questions.
Can I finish my statement, please? My issue was whenever we're talking about, should he be a showrunner? Is he a showrunner? Is he a wrangler? All these things. And you guys are just kind of sitting there agreeing. That's where my issue came from. To me, yes, that's talking shit. Because guess what? As the showrunner, I have certain responsibilities. That is where my problem lies with everybody here.
I disagree.
But like the rage.
Okay, whatever.
It's just like the rage and the yelling and the getting upset and the lack of
threatening to kill your co-host. Like threatening to kill your co-host. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking sicko.
We're worrying about your fucking thing right now, not his.
No, I'm not gonna have somebody come here and say, oh, the rage and all this whenever he's literally threatening to fucking. Like, fuck that shit, bro.
Steak here?
Yeah.
Well, I'm the showrunner.
The lack of accountability is the.
But I'm the show.
Dude,
we can't have an opinion on who gets to stay.
I can't stay.
Scooter
we didn't want your people up here, and we let them stay. We didn't tell them to leave.
Yeah, your stupid little LOLcow Cash came up to visit.
Hey, this might be a shock to you guys, but you guys both have the host role. And you know what the host role gives you the power to do? Kick somebody from the call.
But guess what? I'm not a disrespectful piece of shit.
Well, I am.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Are we on the same God's green internet right now?
Okay, well, I'll get.
Is this a blanket or is this like a really thick hoodie?
Out of your hair, since Scooter doesn't want me here, but I'm just gonna say, Amberlynn Reid, sweetie, thank you for hopping up on live and helping us provide some entertainment to the people. I'm sorry that you caught some fucking shit for that, especially from your showrunner. I'm supposed to have opinions. This is the LCU, Scoot. I don't know why you got so soft.
Next time that you have a fucking mental episode, though, I'm not gonna fucking defend you. That's all I'm saying.
I guess just make fun of it, Scoot.
I'll just stay out of it. It's that easy.
You treated us very well. I really do. I think you treated me and Amber very respectfully on live.
Well, I really appreciated having you guys up. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks, Steak.
So
I don't. This is the most fucking elementary playground fucking beef I've ever witnessed. The amount that you guys. Because here's the thing. I know I'm gonna catch strays for those Krabs comments, and I'm like, really? Because this is just a whole lot of whining. This is everyone whining at each other, which is why I like don't care the whole time. I'm just like, meh. Like,
I think after hearing all this bullshit, I've realized what he's upset about is what Steak said, and he's taking it out on us.
I was upset that you guys agreed with it and gave zero pushback because you guys have been upset about me whenever people said shit about you, and I did not give enough pushback.
You got mad because he said you were a cow?
I got mad at the fact that you guys are agreeing that maybe because what he said
Because
was.
it's true. All I did was this.
Okay.
Why can't you be both?
And why can't I finish a sentence?
It is a compliment. You are both. You are a wrangler and a lolcow. Point blank, period. That is who you are. That is a good thing. You have so many qualities and tools in your back pocket. Instead, you're taking it as an insult, which I don't understand. So does that mean you look down upon the lolcows? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, but when
ooh, look at her. Did you see? That was crafty. That was crafty. To the untrained eye, that would not... You'd miss that. LCU missed that. Girl World caught that.
That was not what he was asking. Because specifically what he said, I think Scooter would do better without the responsibility of having to worry about running a show. And you guys agreed with that. That is where my problem lies, and that's what feeds into this whole thing. Hold up, let me finish my thought. Where every single time something goes wrong or you guys get upset about whose name do I hear Yo Mama? Well, guess what Yo Mama said today? He doesn't want to do bus because he feels like it's a setup. Yo Mama, it's not a fucking setup.
Well, that's
why would that be a
big
setup,
fucking win for you, Scooter? I mean, you need to run your own show and not be trying to pawn it off on someone else.
Again, I did not try to pawn off the show. I said if that you guys felt that he would be a better showrunner, wrangler, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
No, I do not think that.
I don't either.
Okay, then the issue is resolved.
So there's just going to be resentment in the air, I have a feeling.
It is.
I feel like there's resentment on me too, bro. Like, holy shit. Like, I feel like this is a three-way thing here. I don't think anybody is doing more than the other person when it comes to this issue.
Here you go.
I'm about to piss myself. I'll be right back.
You're good. Welcome to Cash Cow, Stephen Linky, 76.
Welcome.
Now, that's what where my shit from live boils down to. I feel like we're gonna loop if we keep talking about it at this point. So I feel like it's an issue maybe better resolved.
Really, divas? Because you spent an hour and 12 minutes doing just that. I feel like I've been in a never-ending game of Mario Kart.
Off air at this point. Am I wrong?
Whatever.
Okay, you're not gonna like deject though and like shut down because we still.
Bitch, we're on Moo Moo Farms right now.
Got another 45 minutes.
No.
You sure? Because okay.
I'm sure.
Let me ask you this while she's gone before we get into the next topic. What is your problem with me specifically? Like, why are you pissed at me right now?
Because you did not message us.
And I've apologized.
You could have been angry.
Oh, it's Moo Moo Meadows.
Whatever it was, I'm not going to be able to do the show tonight.
And I have
Instead, I sat around waiting. Like, you completely ghosted us.
And again, I've apologized for that. I am
then,
sorry.
When you got your rules back, you went on to Rewind. Not be on Bus, but I'm for sure going to be on Cash.
I know I'm wanted on Cash. Here's what the reality is. I don't know that I'm wanted on the show.
Make out with you to
no.
prove that we want you? Don't make that fucking face. That was fatphobic as shit, okay?
All right, do you have any closing thoughts, Sweet Tea, before we move on from this for the night?
I just feel like I've been through this one time before and I'm having deja vu.
This isn't even close to the last time, but again.
The first time. This is similar to the first time.
Okay. Well, let's move on to the next thing. So, as you guys may or may not remember, we've been feuding with LOLcow Queens with Gidgy and Tina D, my mom and Albert's mom from LOLcow Live. They actually hit a member goal 2 days ago. Yesterday? I don't remember. I think it was yesterday, actually. They got 300 members for Gidgy to become the permanent host of that show. Which that's insane. Yeah, 300 members. They got
I had seen clips of the counter as they were updating it, and it was like blah blah blah, Gidgy stays, blah blah. But I was just like, when I saw it, I was like, are they just moving the goalposts to see how much more they can make?
Insane day. Now,
wow.
Team did end up shutting it down. He said it's not happening for now. He doesn't feel like she's the right fit.
That's so scammy. Ew, that's disgusting.
That's how it played out.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. Even though
I feel like it's a perfect fit.
Can y'all refund those memberships? Bitch, if I donated memberships for that and then Keemstar came in and went, no, I'd be like, okay, then give me my money back.
Bad?
I feel like Tina needs someone to kiss her ass, and Gidgy's perfect for that. All she does is glaze, so I feel like it'd be a perfect fit, in my opinion.
And she does really good costumes and stuff. She's willing to do that kind of thing, too. I feel like she's a perfect fit as well.
We are, Aaron, we are. Well, let me take her a little Giddy here. Meow! So anyways, the ideal, and I don't know how this impacts them versus us. They really haven't talked about this very much. They might be done with that whole thing, and honestly, I support that. I've never really wanted to fight with Tina or Queens. I'm good for it. I like Albert a lot. What?
I mean, I didn't want to either.
No, I know.
But Tina came out of nowhere, and Gidgy said she always liked me, came out of nowhere. They both came out of nowhere and just started talking all the shit about us. And I feel like it was just for clout and just to make money. And I think that's really shitty. Be a bad person just to make money. That's fucked up in my opinion. So they started the war. So now what?
I don't.
Started it.
Yeah, I don't know where that leaves things at this point. Zero Dead. Yeah, she is the permanent backup host. I think that is like her official title for Queens, is the permanent backup. And she'll be filling the seat for who knows how long because they're trying to get Wonder Woman up there to be the host of Queens. I want to see how you guys felt about it.
Someone said that I'm getting one guy. I don't get one guy often, so let me do it. Jen said, Sweet Tea, it would be really nice if you stood up for Steak's mental health. I said last night that me and Amber both said last night that anything that Steak has done is warranted with all the bullshit he has to deal with on live. We both said that.
He's literally diagnosed schizophrenic. Like, he's gonna have crash outs.
Yeah, I respect fucking Steak a lot, especially for being a veteran coming on here with his mental health problems. I've never had any bad feelings about that.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this, just because we got a little derailed anyways. Thank you for 2 months of ban world, Joshua.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Let me ask you this. Do you feel like he should be banned from Fat Camp?
Possibly.
Yeah.
I couldn't answer that.
I can sympathize with his mental health, but like the threats that were made are like so extreme that I feel like that type of energy, even though I don't think he would ever do anything, that type of energy, it needs to be, there has to be consequences.
Now,
and like Wings was making threats before Fat Camp.
Amberlynn talking about consequences?
We all see how that turned out. Becky kind of made a little bit of threats before Fat Camp. We've seen how that turned out. I think it'd be safer probably just to leave him, but that ain't my call.
Yeah, no, exactly. And look, I've said before and I'll stand by this. I support Keem's decision. It's a business decision at the end of the day. He can't run that risk. He's going to have his employees there. I respect that decision. Now, what do you say to the people that say that, well, Boogie goes around threatening to do shit all the time? Why is he going to Fat Camp? What are your guys' take on that?
Because he pretty much, alongside Keem, owns the LCU.
So he gets a free pass, you think?
Boogie?
Yep.
Does he deserve that free pass?
It's his company.
Well, Boogie is very performative. We don't know. Steak actually does have the schizophrenia and everything.
That's
we
true
kind
too.
of know that Boogie is doing this for performance value. I don't feel as much he's the risk.
Boogie is very performative. Fix everything. Illnesses, mental health of it all, and probably this too. So
yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of a difference there.
Okay, fair enough. No, I just want to get your guys' thoughts on that, 'cause that's been a thing bouncing around, I guess. Now, to get back to the Wonder Woman stuff, if you guys don't know, Wonder Woman's been like on a tear lately. Like, she accused Nightmare of SA, all kinds of Fat Camp shit.
I don't watch her.
Unfortunately, I had to. I was community manager.
She toed the line of accusing Nightmare of doing something to her when he took her to bed when she was drunk at Fat Camp. And she accused one of Brantley's friends of like sexually harassing her or some shit.
Yeah, so Nightmare did something helpful, but she's saying that he went further than that.
That's what she alleges, And exactly, a year later. And for whatever reason, and this happened a couple of days ago, just to be clear, for whatever reason, she didn't think to go to Keem about this. She didn't think to go to the authorities about this. She aired it out on her live stream a year later. Seemed a little weird to me, I'm going to be completely honest. Look, at the end of the day, Keem said it, I'll say it. Obviously bullshitting, right? Like she is. I would like to assume that at the very least, but I don't
like
know,
to
dude.
believe victims, but
I do too.
Because remember,
saying
a long
it in a
time
heat of
ago,
an argument to a year later. You got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, and it's also like she brought this up with the
What about your victims, girly?
whole Babs thing in the bathroom. It's like you think during that whole scandal she would have brought this up too.
She
Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
For carrying her home at that point.
And she has kind of a record of lobbying these out, like the Babs incident. She accused Booster of some stuff, and look, Booster's Booster. I ain't gonna get into that, but I mean, she's established a trend here where she does this stuff, and now she's set to go up on Queens. So, like, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that could be a good fit?
No, it'd be horrible. They would lose so much money. They would lose so much viewers. She's
Wonder Woman is boring.
Content. She is boring.
She's kind of boring. Yeah, and it seems like the only time she's talked about is when she like makes up these like horrid lies and exaggerates. And not only are they lies, like cool, okay, lie about your life, but like you're ruining someone else's like lie. What if people really believe that Babs did something bad or like Nightmare did something bad? Like that's not cool. That's not okay. So
it's not only just that. Like she's not entertaining. Like me and Beans had to kick her off of Dolls off the island.
Yes.
Candy.
What's up, Candy?
Not just because she was talking.
I'm doing all right. I'm doing, it's so-so. I saw you in waiting. What's up?
We're getting a lot of guests tonight.
Hi. Yes, that's amazing. Scooter, how are you?
It's been one of those days, but I'm doing okay. I saw a few people mentioning this.
I believe this is one of the other hosts of LOLcow, Wild or Fire. It's one of the two. It's the one that has that Ultra Kid that I think is cute, and Wonder Woman.
In the chat, I finally got my computer, so hopefully tomorrow bus will be from my apartment. I won't have to be at mommy setup anymore. I'm very excited. Yes.
We'll be at the ops.
Yeah, exactly.
This one.
What brings you up here tonight, Candy?
My fans were saying I should come up here. So, what's up with this one?
What? What the fuck?
Well,
who's this one?
Yeah, who's this one?
This one right here.
Amberlynn or Sweet Tea?
ALR.
ALR. Okay.
What, you want a little bit of clout coming your way, honey?
I don't need clout, bitch. You need teeth. Shut the fuck up and wear your pajamas and sip your shit and shut the fuck up. Go ahead.
Yeah, we both ain't got.
I said it.
Go ahead.
Oh, nope. Okay, I'm lying. This is not the girly that hosts the show that Wonder Woman and Ultra host. This is someone else, someone messier, who I didn't think was a host.
Is everyone drunk tonight?
It seems that way.
Candy, are you intoxicated?
If I am, what does it matter?
It doesn't matter. It don't matter. Hey, it don't matter. All right.
I'm saying truth.
Well,
I'm saying truth bombs. Let's go.
I mean,
I'm uncomfortable. I don't like her energy.
A lot of
what
people.
do you bring it to the fucking channel?
Oh.
What do I bring to the channel?
Right. Yes.
I bring money. I bring drama. I bring entertainment.
Drama.
I bring viewers. I bring clout. I bring everything that you don't.
She said, "I bring the weight, bitch."
Yeah.
Oh, okay, honey. What do you do, asshole? You're an asshole.
Whoa! God damn!
Hey,
me or Sweet Tea?
Look at it.
This bitch right here that does all this shit.
Yeah, I got fucked up arm, bitch. What's it to you? You ain't got no fucking teeth. You come out here high every fucking day. I ain't never said no shit about you. Bitch, I'm the only motherfucker that's been on bus.
UK.
Since day one.
Benjamin, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me, bitch.
UK, stop it. You won't come for me, cause bitch, you can't come for me.
You ain't worth it.
Oh, I am. And I will
Why's
be.
that? Because you're on a shitty ass show?
Oh, my show is shitty?
Well,
yes, you got fucking booted off the goddamn pit for Glammy Lammy. That says all I need to know.
That's funny. That is funny. Stop it. Stop being funny. Or I'm gonna have to whoop your ass in Minecraft. Stop it.
I love Candy. Thank you very much for calling in, Candy. It's always a pleasure. We love you. Everybody W's for Candy. I will see you later. What the fuck?
She did it.
What was that?
She did the thing. She really told me with Amber and Scooter.
I have no words, really.
I'm confused.
What the fuck?
By that's Candy, everybody.
People do like me.
Plenty of people like you. Thank you, Kelly, for 3 months of cash cow.
Plenty of people love me.
At one point, Candy and I
for Amber and never even said one word about her.
well, she did. She just I think she might be a little
you know it's funny
tonight.
because she was on Rewind and they're like, "You don't like Sweet Tea?" And she's like, "Yeah, I don't like Sweet Tea." And they're like, "Why?" And they were like, "I don't know. I just don't like her now."
She's back.
I was like, "Okay."
No, I just was trying to get out.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Have a good night, Candy. I'll DC you for
Good
you.
night.
Yeah, that's how she's a character. She is a character. On God, go ahead.
I have no words.
Yeah, you can find her on.
You Team Bryce out here?
I think she's interning on Rebel now. She's got a thing with Joe.
I like to be nice to the elderly.
Yeah, she's an intern, which the interns are like.
If you want to fucking watch somebody that Glammy Lammy outdid, then check her out.
Damn, you spitting some fire. You're saying I mean, that is true.
Because Glammy Lammy is a little. Every time I watch Glammy Lammy, I'm like, girl, do you even cuss?
So Candy was with Yo Mama for a minute, and that shit kind of fell apart.
That was so bad. Oh.
Look, guys,
yeah, it was.
I'm pretty bad at my job,
like
so I
Glammy?
need some members. If somebody drops a 10 bomb, I'll free the grades for the rest of the episode.
She's starting to be a little bit better, honestly. And ones.
10 ones too.
Fucking neck. If I didn't have a neck, I wouldn't have a head.
I don't know. Some people ain't got necks, like Zeta and that guy from 90 Day Fiance.
No, let's not do
She's talking about Big Ed.
that. No. Let's not do that. Let's not.
Scooter, stop being a fucking simp.
I'm not being a simp. I'm just saying we should move on from that topic. We spent almost a week on that. I think we should move past it.
You're afraid of the haters.
I'm not afraid of the haters. I just feel like at this point, is there anything else to say? Like I feel like we went through pretty much everything.
That is a thing to say.
All right.
Has that been a nickname for her before?
Yeah, I've wanted it, and that she.
Remember when you didn't want to talk about back Amber, and now you just keep throwing their name into the ring.
Yeah.
They're saying No Neck Lynn in the chat. I'm just saying.
So why won't you stick up for me?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God.
Guys, stop calling her No Neck Lynn. Nobody TTS No Neck Lynn. That'd be a tragedy. All right, so.
Please don't have a zip code on my face, bitch.
That's true. All right, so Albert had a date on live tonight. Which.
Oh my God, dude.
It was fake.
Oh shit!
That poor girly.
Jay with the 10.
Keep it going.
Girl.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an 8?
I think I'm an 8.
Scooter, what the fuck reaction was that?
I mean, you're saying
You're
she's
the one who started the show, and you
You guys,
you
come
look
on.
very nice today. You do, but I'm just saying, like, she's a 3.5 and you're an 8.
Well, she's a little plain.
Bitch, how are you comparing? You're going based off of skinny. Okay, hold up. I need someone who's really good at AI. Make this bitch my size right now and come at me and put it in our fucking shit and say who's more attractive than. Let's do it. Let's put us both at 500 plus, bitch. Let's do it right now and tell me who's pretty and who's not.
I can already tell based on her face you'd be prettier. She's got a very pronounced what is this? Chin.
Who's more attractive at 500 plus? Me or this girl?
Well, that bitch just walked off like she didn't give a fuck afterwards. That pissed me off.
I've never seen.
She didn't give Scooter or Albert any respect.
I've never seen her at 500 pounds, so I can't comment that. All I can comment on is her current weight.
Someone make her 500 pounds and send it to Scoot Magoo right now, please. I would be obsessed with you if you did that for me, please. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Anybody in the doc can do it. Please.
Yeah, so somebody do it. Well, okay, let's just go ahead and get into this clip.
What is happening?
Because apparently you got called out for talking shit in the comments.
In the chat, she says, "We live in the weirdest world where people automatically think skinny equals attractive." What are you talking about, Amber?
That's not weird at all.
Wait, Danny, you know who Amberlynn Reid is?
Mike, can you pull up a picture of Amberlynn Reid real quick, please?
Yeah, the woman that
Amberlynn Reid, you get up there and tell this bitch she ugly.
Let me tell Danny who Amberlynn Reid is, okay? She might have
Danny,
I
got
salty honey in my mouth.
Was it?
You've probably seen her on TikTok.
Yeah, she was trying to order a salad and got
Danny, have you ever seen a beach twirl? It's that, but uglier.
She's a petite girl who is also a host on the show After Hours called Buzz.
Reid. Reid. R-E-I-D.
You could probably just
it's spelled W-H-A-L-E.
I'm curious to see her reaction.
She said basically you weren't attractive. You're not. Basically, she said you weren't attractive just because you're skinny.
I just want to say, like, Amberlynn Reid, do you actually think that you're more attractive than Danny? Very real question.
I do too. I'm sorry, but I do. I think Amber's prettier than Danny.
I am more attractive because I'm able to see past the number on the scale. I don't see numbers.
Amber's got a pretty face, Scooter.
She does.
Bro, when was the last time you had your eyes checked? Listen, I got astigmatism. I'm very forthcoming about that.
She absolutely does. Again, I started the show by saying, "Wow, you look really nice today," and she does.
You were so shocked, you got bricked up instant. Like, it's fine.
Okay.
Loves talking about Scooter.
But when you saw her, were you as shocked, or did you say, "Oh, that's a skinny girl with brown hair, cool"? Like, okay. Cool,
well, okay. Let me be clear.
I
have a type, right? And like, she's a little skinny for my liking, but like, you know, that's all.
How big do you like them?
You like them to look like your mom, eh?
Oh my god.
This is getting kind of weird.
Okay, you're the one that says that because I don't like.
Yeah, you're the one that made it weird, Amber.
Like them that big. I just like to have a little
Your
bit.
Your mom's not even that big.
She's not even big.
Okay. Shit. What?
I'm just saying I don't like them. I'd like them somewhere between her and my mom, maybe like a middle ground.
So what?
Why are you? Don't use your mom as the descriptor. That's weird.
What? Okay. What is your? Oh, Lacey.
Lacey only weighs like.
Let's play the clip.
I'm asking a very real question because she says she's petite, she takes care of herself, she does makeup, she does all this shit. Do you think that you're more attractive than Danny? And in what fucking world is that even a possibility?
Let me just tell you something, Amber, okay? Listen.
Wait, he's got schizophrenia?
There's a reason why I told you I would take you to a buffet and I would take her to Applebee's. There's levels, like Steak said. Okay?
They got it.
Jesus. $5.
Look at Applebee's the next level.
Hey, Mike and I talked about a buffet before.
It's literally like...
They got it!
Put
her up here! Put her up here!
Wait, oh god, they got it? Okay.
Yeah!
No,
Amber was right.
All right, is it in our docket chat?
I'm so excited.
Dude, I would have thought she was at least a fucking 7 if it wasn't for the way she just up and left like that at the end. That was so rude.
I didn't like her energy. Listen, I
didn't like her energy either.
I did not like her energy at all.
Yes.
It was living, no.
I didn't see enough of that.
So Chrissy and fucking
Amber has a shitty ass.
The second she was allowed to go, she fucking ran.
Okay. Now, I feel like they might have put a few extra 100 on her. I'm just gonna be...
No.
Amber stores her weight in her legs. This woman would have stored it somewhere else.
So who's more attractive?
I mean, between her and you, you in this scenario.
She's starting to look more like a 3 now.
Bitch, you can make me skinny like her too.
Wait, what about me?
I got it all. I would know exactly what I look like skinny, and I'd still be more attractive than her. Like, come on.
Yeah, she's not the it girl.
She's not. I hate girls who walk up in here thinking,
okay, Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea says she not the ITGIRL.
No, listen, Albert deserves the best of the best of the best.
I agree.
Skinny ain't it. He deserves a fat ass.
He would like a fat ass.
He can hold on to.
It would complement his larger frame.
See,
yeah.
Can I be honest? I get confused with you sometimes, Amberlynn, because
I like Albert now.
You
know
do.
that?
I did not know
I
that.
like Albert now. Whenever I was up there, when me and Amber were up there yesterday, he was being so fucking funny. I almost pissed myself laughing so much. He was being so funny.
You know what? I did on Cash before I confront Amberlynn about something. I will say this, dude. He has grown so much. He is legitimately like the even keeled one there. Like he's like the peacekeeper between Steak and Boogie. And if you asked me 5 months ago if I ever thought Albert would be that guy, I'd say not in a million years. He has grown so fucking much in his 5 months here. I am incredible.
Every single time I see Albert, he is usually just in the background of something, just like. And so okay, y'all.
Really proud of him, and it's so cool to see how far he's come and how far he's gonna go.
There's been no one that I've actually been on panel with that made me laugh more than him yesterday.
He's fucking hilarious. And like the thing is, he's developed, like I said, he's developed that thing where he can be the even-minded person in the room saying, well, okay, hold on. Like he'll actually, you know, keep the peace. Like it's cool to see. Fucking shout out to Albert. Respect to him.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan now.
Now, Amberlynn, you have this tendency.
Amberlynn?
You get a little upset, like if people talk about your appearance and stuff, right?
Okay.
And fair enough. But you have a tendency to like go after everybody else's appearance.
So,
Were you talking about that girl? Her going against that girl?
I don't see it that way. Her energy made her ugly. So then
Oh, the backtrack. All right. Y'all feel us get on the track?
Made her looks ugly.
Well,
that's how I felt too. I would have gave her a 7 if she came in here acting like a actual lady.
Okay, so let's take her personality out of it. You said she's a 3.5 before. Well, how would you rate her without the personality?
Okay, just purely looks.
Yeah,
it's hard
Probably
to do that after you've seen her personality. That's what I would have said.
A 7's fair. A 7's very fair. Okay, fair enough.
Her personality lowers it a lot for me, though.
I do it now because so many people.
Quick, type in the comments what percentage what am I out of 10 and what is looks and what is personality.
Judge me on my looks. So I'm over here like, okay, I can look at someone and know if they're attractive or not too. So, you know,
well, you're being asked. You're being asked as well.
Well, okay. I asked after like I pulled up a clip and you guys were like, oh, dude, she's mid. That's whenever I asked.
Mid. You pretty much said it too.
I did. I said I thought she's attractive.
Okay.
Look, it is what it is. It's fine.
Oh, you did say something.
Oh shit! 5 fur babies with the 20.
Holy fuck,
bro.
Left her pay pig as well tonight. We appreciate you. You're amazing.
Wow,
thank you. Oh my gosh.
That one's awesome.
Listen.
Oh fuck.
I don't like that people automatically assume. I will stand by this forever. You can be ugly as a fat person. You can be sexy as a fat person. You can be ugly as a skinny. You can be sexy as a skinny person. What I stand by is I'm not health at every size.
Are you standing?
I don't believe that you can be fat and healthy. I don't think that at all. But I do believe you can be beautiful at every size. And I'm just so tired of people thinking that fat is ugly. And it frustrates me that, like, why can't more people be bigger? Why couldn't they have brought Albert a bigger girl? That's my whole thing.
Girl, this is really, you're really reaching and pushing.
I need to do that tomorrow. I need to write the show for them. Bring him a bigger girl and watch him tap that fucking ass.
Girl, this is down.
I missed this. Did they like mail order him a bride? I thought like this was somebody that he found. Like they mail ordered him a fucking like a girl. Is that what happened?
Mike brought her.
Mike said you can go, and she booked it. Scooter.
I did hear about that.
And she wouldn't even let. Mike was like, "Oh, you don't have to hug him. You don't have to touch him at all." And she's like, "Okay."
Okay.
I think you guys need to bring a fatter girl for Albert. Like, I'm not talking my size. I'm not being, crazy. I understand. Like, I'm talking bring someone that's like 250, who looks good.
250? Girl.
Who does their shit. Even 300 pounds. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? The makeup, the hair. Someone that like really takes care of themselves. And
I feel like there are some women that can be naturally like 250 and be healthy. That's like weight that some people, like my friend, the girl that I call Shredder, that fingered me really hard that time.
Jesus Christ.
She's like a bigger girl. I'd say she's like 250, but she's always been like bigger. So
Do you not know the story of Shredder?
No, I know the story. I know the
Okay,
story.
okay.
You guys want to know something funny? You want to
Shredder
know
was
what
my best friend.
You want to know what people call me? Like,
No, I don't.
I'm surprised I haven't done it here. Fingerlin.
Why?
Why?
Yeah,
you're
because one
lesbian?
time, because I was live streaming and someone was like, "What's your favorite sexual activity to do with your partner?" And I was like, "I love fingering girls. Like, I love fingering my girlfriend. Like, that's my favorite." So it
I
became like this
getting
whole
fingered.
thing.
That's my favorite thing too.
You like getting fingered? Hell yeah, pop
Yeah.
off.
I do. I
So uncomfortable.
fucking love that shit. It's hard to find a man that'll want to do it.
Really?
They're normally like the men that I've been with are like, "What's wrong with my dick?" I'm like, "It's not about
Ew.
that."
Is that a straight man thing?
They forget about the stuff that needs to happen before that. Like,
I know they really do.
Yeah, but I thought straight men also are like too aggressive. I thought that was like also a trope. They'd be like,
Men are back
selfish
to that.
lovers.
A lot of them are.
A lot of
That's
them.
why I've been thinking like,
See, maybe okay, this is getting a little personal, but like I'm the kind of person where like I get more gratification, I guess you could say, by like making somebody else feel pleasure. Like if I want to make myself get off, I can do that on my own. To me, it's all about the other person in the bedroom. That's just how I feel.
I love
TOS! TOS! I just got my monetization back.
I am the most unselfish lover there is, and fucking everybody's put me down like, "Oh, you don't do anything during sex," and I normally don't like to do anything, like do any of my own actions during sex. I do a lot beforehand. That makes it up for it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I love that.
At Lauren Christensen 8,955 super chatted $19.99. Hello. My girlfriend and I look forward to LOLcow every night. She'll watch this later and be surprised. Love you, babe. Lots of love to us as well.
I would like that. I would like that. I want us all to be on the same team. Like there's always since this show basically started, there's
Yay.
always been this sculpture. Oh, you love Cash more than this. I love Cash, but I love Bus too. I love this fucking show. This is where my career more or less kind of took off. Like this is home for me. You know, this is home more than Nuts ever was.
Yeah.
Right.
So I just want to make that clear. I've never wanted to quit this show. I don't want to quit this show. I want to keep working with you guys. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. And I don't want to be, what's the best way I can put this? To be in a position where I feel like you guys feel like you have to have me here. I want you guys to thrive without.
Are we back on the?
It would never be that way. If we felt like we didn't want you, we would be vocal about it. I promise.
I
We want you
100%
here.
listen. I like to joke around and be conceited and think that the show is all about Amberlynn. Without you, Scooter, the show wouldn't be what it is.
Yeah,
Well, that's the thing.
We
Without
need
any
you.
of us, the show would not be what it is. And that's like why
But
whenever
especially
Keem came
you.
up on Cash Day saying, if I were you, I'd be saying, get Amberlynn out of there, get Sweet Tea. I don't feel that way because here's the deal. Bus is Amberlynn, Bus is Sweet Tea, and Bus is Scooter too. Like that's just how the show works. It doesn't work without all three of us. It's a whole different show if you take any one of us out of it. And that's just the way I feel about it.
It kind of hurt my feelings when Mike said in the group chat, he's like, "Oh, we need you, Scooter. If we can replace anybody at Sweet Tea," and I was
That's
like,
not
"Oh,
true.
I didn't respond. I was like,
I didn't respond either." But my God, it's
crazy.
true though. Like I am more expendable than you are at this point, Scooter.
I see. I don't agree with that because here's the deal.
No.
Like you're like the heart of Bus. You're the one that's been here from day one. This has always been Sweet Tea's show.
Yep.
If Bus existed, Sweet Tea was there. Before Bus existed, Sweet Tea was there. So I disagree with that 100%. I think Mike's wrong. And I think he was joking, but like I disagree with that 1,000%.
Thank you, Scooter. That means a lot to me.
Well, I mean, fuck, dude. I guess we'll see what we're doing tomorrow. I broke dry January, so fuck it. We're drinking Friday. I saw somebody ask in the chat, are you going to become an alcoholic again, Scooter? No, I'm not becoming an alcoholic. I said this on Cash today. Here's one thing that dry January really made me realize is I'm better at my job. I'm a better human being whenever I'm not drinking a lot. Like, one night a week, that's one thing. One night every 2 weeks, that's one thing. It had gotten a little out of control, and I don't like that. I like being more in control. I like being locked in. I like being sharp. I like being able to get more done day to day. So, yeah. We'll also be doing Shrek on Friday. I know some people have had some questions about that. It's happening. Are you doing Donkey or Farquaad?
What? God, whatever I can get in time. Whatever comes in time.
It's Wednesday.
I know I've ordered the donkey stuff, but I don't know if it'll get here in time. But if it doesn't, I'm gonna fucking I'll be somebody.
We'll figure
But
it out.
I'm hoping to paint my face gray, like you suggested, and have donkey ears. I can get donkey ears should be here soon. I ordered a full blown mask, and I don't know if it's gonna be here on time.
Right. Okay.
Now,
but I can use the voice probably.
If there's anything else, you know what's gonna? Okay, this is completely out of nowhere. It's gonna snow in Texas. I'm so excited because it never snows here.
Too. Oh, it's gonna snow there?
Yeah,
Wow, that's
yeah.
exciting.
I don't know if it'll be like snow, but like if it's snow, I might do something with that. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to make any promises. I can't control the weather.
Yeah, there's a snowstorm coming here, so I have to
Brr.
If we do a drinking thing, I'm gonna have to get it like tomorrow.
Yeah, let's all plan on getting alcohol soon, so just in case.
Yeah.
Who is this?
I'm gonna fucking wet the bed, bro.
I can show y'all. I have something ordered. I just don't know if it'll be here.
I believe you. We'll be fine. Well, Sweet Tea will have her stuff.
Snowflakes.
Okay, stop getting one guyed by the chat. God damn it. You've done so good today because you were more pissed off at me than you were the chat. It was a vibe, honestly. It was a vibe.
This is for the bed bugs.
We gotta feed them bed bugs. More donations for the bed bugs. We need it.
Yeah.
The bed bugs are starving. I'm not gonna abuse my bed bugs. I have to feed them.
It's for the bed sheets. Come on. Okay, there's something waiting.
All right, that feels like that's everything from that. All right, that feels like they're in the post show. All right, Jesus H Christ of Latter-day Saints, Kim. What an ordeal! Oh God. First of all, how many hosts came up on here today? Second of all, why do I feel like I was in a episode of Riverdale? This felt like an episode of Glee. What are we talking about? I was waiting for one of them to break out into song. You see my true colors. Oh my God. Right, Paul? He's meowing though. He's been meowing the whole time. You need to come up and say hello. Come here. Hello. Hi. Hello. It's your little belly. Look at it. It's a little belly. Little. Okay, bye. It's not your lunchtime for like another hour and a half. All right, that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for all the love and support that you've been giving me. I it's truly wild. Every time I like open up my like YouTube creator app, I just get like more and more like 3,000 views on my last video. I was like, where? For what? Just, for what? Thank you guys for telling me that like I make this like stomachable. I don't, that like really just like, I don't know, gives me like such like a reassuring like, you're doing good, kid, keep going. I've already, according to my analytics, according to my analytics, I have already made for January like what I was making like per month prior to losing my monetization, which is like $250, which is like wild to me because like my content fucking sucks. So love that for me. You guys know I either the plan is to either just put it right back into the channel or just like let it sit. YouTube is not forever, as it has proven thus far. Mr. Punter, that's one of the names. That whatever. Okay. That's what I have for you guys today. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for all the love and support. I'll see you guys next time. Cool, thanks. Love you. Bye.